IBTV presents live from Freeway Lanes. It's the TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic. Presented by Hammer. Nothing hits like a hammer. Corona and the TNBAstore.com. Mike Flanagan here with you at the TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Singles Classic Tournament. Women's qualifying block number 2 coming up right now. Matt Turk here with you as well. We're happy to be bringing you this action tonight. It's been a long day, and this is the last 5 games we will be broadcasting. Matt Turk, how are you? Oh, he's not on right now. All right, Matt Turk is not with us right now. But joining me right now is our tournament leader through 10 games in the men's division. Bobby Hall joins us. Hi, Bobby.
Hey, what's happening?
How you doing, bud?
Man, I feel great. What's going on?
Oh, we are just doing it here, up here in the booth. We've been doing it all day. You sit at 24.48, which is 448 over. That's 244.8 for those of you keeping score at home. Tell us a little bit about your day and how you were able to do such great things out on the lanes today.
Oh, Lord. It's basically, bottom line is matching up. And I was pretty mentally tough all day, but I wasn't throwing physically good, but I was matched up, and I got a lot of breaks today. So today was a happy day.
Yeah, I bet it is a happy day. It's about a $6,000 prize fund or so here for first place, roughly. They haven't announced the prize fund yet, but that's what they advertise. And you know, do you have your eye on the prize?
Of course I did. That's why I drove 7 hours for. I want that, need that, want to have it.
As we said, Bobby Hall leads the tournament. Joining us in the booth, Mike Flanagan, Matt Turek, Bobby Hall here with us.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
And Brian's down at the end as well, helping out. We just got done eating a little pizza here. Long day for you, longer day for us. But you plan on getting some sleep tonight and resting up? What's the routine going to be tonight, getting ready for tomorrow?
Man, my thing is, chances are because I'm already hyped up, I ain't going to sleep right.
Right.
So, but I'm going to get up early because I'm a morning person. But so I'm coming over here to watch the ladies bowl and have some fun with y'all guys for a minute.
Well, we appreciate you coming by. We needed you to come by, as a matter of fact. And it looks like we are having some issues.
We're frozen.
Yeah.
Well, today, oh my God.
We're back. We're back.
Okay.
We're good.
We're
We
good?
probably never even were gone, but according to our computers, we were frozen. So we were frozen in time for just a moment here. There we go.
I was impressed today. The lanes I was not expecting the lanes to be extremely tight. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, oily today. The ball was doing a lot of selling today. And from the area where I came from, there's a lot of hook friction. And I had to really adjust my speed to be able to get that ball to move today. So, it was fun to be able to not bolt on house shots today.
Yeah, they added some oil, too, the pattern from last year. Made them quite a bit tighter. Scoring pace is down considerably from last year.
Oh, well, I didn't bowl last year. Matter of fact, I ain't bowled this. The last time I bowled this tournament, I was in second place. That was 94. Now I'm snitching
94.
on my age. Yeah, now I'm snitching on my age.
Oh,
You
no.
bowled at
You don't look a
94.
day over 25.
Oh, man.
I had them pegged for 21.
Y'all need to
they
cut
card
that
you
out.
on the way in.
I guess the haircut I have is a dead giveaway, huh?
The haircut you have.
Wow.
Well, we're glad to have you here in the booth as the women here and the seniors get going here with their practice session. Right now we got the Sky Cam on, watching here lanes 37 through 42 or so, 43, 44 might squeak in there also.
Yeah. On lane 40, this lady Dawn Fay. She's from my area, Virginia.
There you go, nice shout out there.
You got Samantha Williams. She's from the Baltimore area.
Keep in mind you got some shout outs coming into the chat there.
Oh, way to go. Okay. Represent the DMV. There we go.
It's going to be a smooth ride. You're damn right. Pulling a little shaft reference here going into the night hours here. A little slap happy here in the booth. It's 10:46 Eastern time. We thought we might be wrapping up a block at this time, but we're just getting started. We're joined by tournament leader in the men's division. Everybody's gunning for this guy, Bobby Hall. Adam Barta sits second, just 51 pins behind you, Bobby, and he's won 2 tournaments in a row here. He's been 2-time champion back-to-back. Do you think you're going to have what it takes to derail the Adam Barta train?
You mean I know I have what it takes.
Gotta have that fire confidence.
Come on, stop it. I would not be here if I didn't know that I can do it.
Well, that's what I like to hear.
Come on, man. You can't be short of confidence. So what you here for? This is big action.
This is big
action. It's
action.
nice to have TNBA, all these good bowlers in one place.
Speaking of big action, if you're not doing anything at the end of April, we run a little tournament called the InsideBowling.com Open.
I got this, and I was going to ask you about this.
We would love to have you there. We would love to have you part of that thing. I would love to see you win that thing.
And Bobby Hall, speaking in third person, would love to see myself win it too.
That's right. I love it. So anyway, just a little consider there.
I know.
As a matter of fact, while the players warm up, we're going to go ahead and take a sneak peek at that InsideBowling.com Open tournament. We're at the Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic Tournament. Women's qualifying block number 2 coming up. They've got about 10 minutes of practice remaining. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what's happening at that InsideBowling.com Open tournament the last couple of years. We'll be right back on InsideBowling.com TV, live here from Cleveland.
Found the tournament online, seeing that it was actually going to be on a real sport pattern, challenging condition for really good money, and with no restrictions on a really actual sport pattern. I got to compete against some of the best in the Midwest, as opposed to where the PBA players are cut out or certain amateurs can't bowl. It was kind of fun to have a real amateur open tournament where everybody could play. I had no idea how neat it was going to be to actually be on live stream and all the great players be there. Have my whole family watching and all my friends back home. It was really cool. I mean, it honestly felt like a professional event winning, and that was really awesome. So I loved it. Success-wise, absolutely top 5, but also bowling-wise, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of games, a lot of chances for a guy like me who really grinds out and keeps trying to work to get to the top. One bad game doesn't take you out, as 1, 270, 300 doesn't take you to the top. So it's to see who the best overall the whole weekend is going to be. That's who's crowned the champion at the end of that tournament. It's going to be more of a challenge for me. It's going to the notes I was able to use, I'm going to have to get rid of. But I think it's going to be fun to get to see something different. If I can conquer it on synthetic and try to figure out what the moves are going to be. Instead of it hooking like it did on wood, it's going to carry down. So it's going to see a whole different type of player and a whole different type of ball roll be up top. So that's going to be cool. If you want to compete against the best in the Midwest and maybe even the best in the nation, and on a tough pattern, you have to come bowl the IB Open. It's the most fun, most challenging tournament, and you can make a lot of money. It's a lot of fun. Come bowl.
So there you have it. It's the InsideBowling.com Open Tournament. We're pretty proud of that one, and that's going to be coming up in St. Louis at the end of April. And we're giving a $1,000 added bonus to anybody that wins with a TNBA card. So it could be $9,000 this year. More information can be found on our website, And if you want to go back and watch those promotional videos, we'll show you another one a little bit later. Storm's a proud sponsor of that one, just like Hammer sponsors this one. We love all of the ball companies at InsideBowling.com. Jeff Ussery actually giving me a shout-out on Facebook a little bit earlier, wishes he was here tonight with Hammer. Great brand of Hammer. They're great sponsors at TNBA. So practice underway here for the night block. Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic. Mike Flanagan, Matt Turek, joined by special guest right now. Tournament leader in the men's division. Boy, that's got to sound good. Bobby Hall joins us.
Oh, man. You know, the last time I bowled this tournament, I came in second, and that was in '94. And then I went and got my PBA card. And then I ain't bowled since then.
Oh,
and then let it go, and then I come back here and do it again. This is special. I owe this tournament anyway. I owe this tournament. I really do.
Yeah, you've been bowling pretty good today.
Oh, I've had an awesome day. My carry, I mean, the second block, I didn't shoot anything over 230, but I didn't shoot nothing under 220. So I shot 150 over, grind out 150 over, not really having that kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just, as well as you got to be physically good, you got to also be mentally tough.
Oh, sure.
Because
well, you're going to have them bad games is you got to put right behind you and get right back on that horse.
Well, yes, Lord, but if my bad game can be a 220, this is an awesome day.
There you go. That's very true. Very true.
Hey, I want to give a shout-out to Tommy Burrell, Oliver Collins. I want to say hello to everybody at home. Thank y'all for all the wishes. And make sure all of y'all hit me up on Facebook, too. Bobby Hall.
Yeah, right here, fan feedback coming in via Twitter. 3Steph D says, Bobby, so very proud of you, teammate. Go, my king.
Oh, yeah. At home, and this is going to sound silly, but at home they call me the Pumpkin King.
The Pumpkin King.
Yeah.
Why do they call
so,
you
and then, so they call me King for short.
Oh, I like it.
You know, and the bowling out there, I'm very scared. You know, who is king of the Halloween town? Jack the Pumpkin King. So, you know, sometimes when I'm bowling, I'm striking, I can be very scary to the people.
Yeah, there you go, actually, a.k.a. Pumpkin King.
There you go.
Humpty Dance.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, man. And, Steph, thanks a lot, baby. I got your text. Tell Sonia I say thanks a lot, baby. And that's my queen over there. She's doing her thing. She's also the queen of the bowling. I call her queen. She called me king. So
there you go. That's what's up.
Do you mind if they used to call me the Prince of Bel Air, but then Will Smith took that over and they copyrighted it.
And sold it, and then you never got none of the free benefit of that.
In St. Louis, I was born and raised, and on the bowling lanes is where I spent most of my days. I was chilling in the back and relaxing by the dumpster and shooting some bowling balls and skee ball outside of the pool. And a couple of Bobby Halls and Matt Turek's one day where they were up to no good and started making trouble in my bowling hood. And I got in one. No, I am not kidding you. I got in one little fight, and my mom, my whole family got scared. And they says you're moving in with Adam Barta and Pete Barta, and I got scared.
Barta Nation.
Right there. That's, you know, that didn't come out as well as it probably should, but that wasn't too bad. That was my attempt at throwing down some rhymes.
That was pretty good.
It takes a lot to come up with something on the spot.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
They call me Mike Rhymes, like Busta Rhymes. They do, yeah. It's a little, you know, let's face it, I have no rhythm whatsoever, but I try.
Well,
got to give you credit for trying.
If you can't move, at least you can say it.
Yeah, that's exactly
let other people move.
That's right.
Those who can't do, say it.
Moving, grooving. We don't know what James is talking about. You know what that's from?
Nah.
Norton, pal, come on over here. I want to show you something. Hey.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Elvis, we going to win this race? We're going to win this race.
Oh,
Delirious.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's it. We got it. We got a direct hit up here in the booth.
Oh.
One of the all-time classics.
On your tournament practice.
One of the greatest of all. How about you come out in a red leather jumpsuit tomorrow to bowl? Eddie Murphy's Delirious suit. If I could get that overnighted in here, would you bowl in it?
I'll tell you what, they may laugh, but if I win that tournament, it'll stop being funny.
Oh, you're right.
I'd
love to see it. I'll be cheering for you up in the booth.
Then you are allowed to make the correction and changes yourself.
We're at Freeway Lanes, and there's a train track that runs behind this place.
Are you serious?
Yep. I am going to nickname you I'm just going to
You may
get
take
this up on the
yellow
screen
copies
just
with
so everybody
you.
knows
You
it.
may now begin
That is
your
not
league
Bobby
or
Hall
your
right
tournament
there.
play.
That is not me.
That is the Bobby Hall Express.
Oh,
Lord.
And that train
Like the-
is ready to go.
Yes.
It's leaving the station.
How about that?
We're happy
Oh
to
my
have you
God.
here in the booth, Bobby Hall. Tournament leader, men's division, second round standings are up on InsideBowling.com on the tabs down below. Not a lefty.
One of my teammates, I call her my sister, Denise Edward. Hey, thank you, baby. Love you to death. Tell Blind I say what's happening. Oh my God, she's watching me.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm trying to get her to bring her behind out here too. She can do it.
O. Collins Jr. here checks in and says, shout out to Bobby Hall, OC from Maryland.
Yes, we ain't all in the same league.
Lefty Ward says, okay, Bobby, go get some sleep. You need to win tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'll lay down, but my eyes won't close. I'm too hyped up.
Not a lefty.
I'm on that pill. I'm on that adrenaline pill.
This no lefty here says the Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Talk to me, baby.
What?
That's right, to do the Humpty Hump. We're doing the Humpty Hump right up here in the booth.
That's a lie.
Oh my God.
Got some tweets coming in here. The Bowling Gods.
But I tell you
I'm
what,
with the
though,
wrong mouse.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but that second block, the scores did come down though. What did they do after they re-oiled them? But they seemed like it was a little bit more hooked than I thought it should be.
Oh, from the second block to the first block, you're saying?
Say that again?
You mean from the second block to the first block? There was more hook after they re-oiled, or what?
Yes, and I think that's why the scores came down. The first block, it seemed like there was more hold through the middle.
That's what it looked like from what
Yes.
we were seeing.
And then you was able to lean up on it more. But when they re-oiled them, there was a lot more hook through the middle.
Ah.
So, and you still couldn't swing it.
Yeah, how were the outsides? Pretty slick still, out of bounds?
Yeah, well, I don't know. During the second one, I was able to start out for the first two games, and then I migrated in.
There you go. You
know, it's at this point, it's all about maintaining. You know, you gotta catch the Midnight Express. It doesn't go backwards.
Yeah, and it moves fast,
And
too.
it moves.
Well, all right, here the women are underway here. This is their second block of qualifying. 5-game block for the women, 4-game block for the seniors.
Lanes 37 and 38, 39 and 40, 41 and 2 coming right at you here on our Sky Cam.
Uh-huh. It seemed like Dawn Faye going to start off with a strike. That's my girl. I want her to do her thing. She said she had a bad block, but it looks like she's going to get in the groove.
Matt Turek, I'm going to jet out for a second, go get some pairing sheets.
All righty.
Let you and Bobby handle things here for just a moment.
Sounds good.
You going to be around when I get back, Bobby?
Yes.
Okay, all right, excellent.
You know, the grown folks can handle this. You go ahead.
Be right back.
How,
what were you throwing today?
I was throwing a Manic.
Oh, there you
on
go.
this particular shot, though, you didn't need a lot of left to right movement. You need a lot of roll.
Right, heavy
something,
roll.
Something that can handle front to back movement.
Something maybe
not
that got up a little early.
Yes.
Maybe
but
not with that dry that you're talking about on the second block.
Not necessarily, not so much.
Okay.
The second block, actually I start off with the same ball. And then it's pretty, after about a couple of games, it's pretty hooked more. So I end up using the creature
there you go.
global. And then get in and just maintain. My job is never give anything back.
No, never.
Give you nothing, like they say on 300.
Yeah.
You know, give them nothing, but take everything.
There you go.
So that was my thing. They have to come get me.
Yeah.
I'm not backing up.
Let's see here. What's the lead on Adam Barta from you here?
Say that again.
Trying to see the how many pins you're up on Adam. Quite a few, it looks like. Almost
50
almost
pins.
100.
Oh, it looks like almost.
Oh
50
yeah,
pins.
almost 50 pins. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm almost about 150 over fifth.
There you go.
So
That's
they
the
gotta-
cut
so they
spot.
definitely gotta
That's where
run me
that's
down.
what you're looking for.
Yeah.
That'd
But the top spot is nice.
Oh yeah.
I like the top
Yeah,
spot.
well you can't give up the top.
Yes.
Definitely
You know.
not.
Any other spot other than first is just not right.
That's right. You got to go for the gusto.
See, one thing about first, I came in here alone, at least you stand alone.
There you go.
When you go 2 to 3, they always bring company.
Yep.
When you bring company, people talk too much.
Yep.
So we don't want company, we want to win.
That's right.
You know?
Yep, you got to go big or you got to go home.
Oh, how about that? Win or go home.
That's right.
You know, and a friend of what my little man on my team would say, shut up and bowl.
There you go.
You know, no excuses. It'll be interesting, though, what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, I think it will be, too, especially when you're saying that the oil played a little bit different after they re-oiled.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if they oiled at night on Friday night. Or if they, because you know how people say that when you lay the oil down right before you bowl, that the oil plays differently than after it sits on the lane for, say, a few hours.
Yeah, but they're also going to start playing more. If they put the same thing down, it's going to play more defined. Because the more they keep oil and stripping, the more they take the house shot off.
Right.
Usually, when they put the pattern on top of the house shot, it takes a few oil strip to get all that clean base, to get that base out of there.
Right.
So, you're going to start high scoring at first, and as you can see, the more they keep oil and stripping them, the shot get defined, the scores dip.
Right.
They kind of settle in.
Right. Yeah, that is kind of what we saw with that last black with the men's with some of the scores. They started off pretty strong. It looked like the scores were going to be higher that first game. And then second game rolled around, and they just started dipping and dipping and dipping. Got a couple more tweets coming in. Love the live stream. Keep up the good work. Hashtag Inside Bowling. Right now, if you guys want to get involved here, you can get involved with the chat at InsideBowling.com. Or you can tweet us using the hashtag Inside Bowling, all one word. We will post those tweets live here on the screen so you guys can read them, give your shout-outs. Say some nice words here to tournament leader, Bobby Hall.
Yeah, anybody want to ask me any questions?
Yeah, Brad, any questions for us? Pop them up in the chat.
Tell me anything. I'm an open book.
Yep, we're here to talk to you guys.
Yes, I'm for you because I'm done bowling for the day.
That's right. Right now, we got about 176 viewers at home.
Okay.
That's pretty good. We've had a lot of viewers all weekend long. It's been a pretty good turnout for this event.
Oh man, it was beautiful. How much did we have? 240 bowlers? Something like that?
At least.
Oh my God!
I think there was almost 90 women, I believe.
Man, this is too much like me.
Well over 140 men, I believe. Don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but we're just guessing around here, flying by the seat of our pants. There's a shout out.
Congrats, Bobby! I saw your second place from the Raptors. Hey, I want to give a shout out to an old friend of mine who moved down Florida, Martin, and Emmanuel Martin. Hey, Lefty, man, love you, man. How you been? I just wanted to say that to you. What's up, Warren? What's going on, baby? You should have came out here, but I know you recovering from your surgery, so I'm here to do it for you. That's what teammate of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So what other kind of events do you like to bowl? You get out and bowl a lot of tournaments, or how does that? I mean, I know you said you had your card there for a little while. How did that go for you?
Hey, I did what I wanted to do. I became exempt on tour. I was able to bowl the tour. Didn't turn out the way I want to. But hey, it was a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Now when I let my card go, I still took something from it. And like this weekend, I really applied to it. A lot of knowledge and a lot of what I've done on that level.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I bet you really gained a lot of experience there going out on tour like that.
You really have, because you out there you just see so much. And it's almost rarely anything shocks you. You can catch me off guard where I may not have the ball for it, or I didn't see this coming, but it rarely anything shocks me anymore.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and that probably helps your mental game out too. You know, that keeps you from getting discouraged. I would have to say that's probably one of the biggest things I might take from that if I had that opportunity.
Well, it's man, out there, it's such mental toughness because physically everybody is good. Mm-hmm. So now you got to have a game plan when you come in the next day and execute that game plan and learn from it.
Right.
And a lot of times out there, I saw a lot of shots I have never seen before.
Right.
So, you know, I had to learn as you go.
Right. Got a question in the chat here looking for the men's standings. If you go to theinsidebowling.com and you're watching the stream there, if you scroll down below the Twitter feed, there's 3 tabs. Women's singles or women's standings after 5 games, seniors after 4 games, and then the last tab is men's after 10. Go ahead and click that men's after 10 tab, and that'll show you the final standings for the qualifying for the men. You'll get to see all the bowlers and their scores and what they posted. Only thing that matters right now, though, is that we got the tournament leader right here in the booth with us right now, Bobby Hall.
Hey, welcome everybody.
So you know some people, you know some bowlers out here bowling in front of us. Who do you like out here?
Well, over here to my right on lane 42, she just opened. That's what we call it, Brown Sugar. Mm-hmm. She's from my area in Maryland. Mm-hmm. Wow. Lord have mercy. I am.
How about we got a nice little first 4 strikes there on lane 41, first bowler.
And who is that?
We don't currently have names yet.
So
let's see here. Is it Jasmine?
It looks like Jasmine.
Jasmine Coleman there?
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch this shot, see if she can get her 5th one there.
Yeah.
Bobby Hall, I'm supposed to ask you about a YouTube video promotional clip that you've done on yourself about bowling.
Yes, I did. I did do a YouTube, but I can't seem to find it. I think someone took it off.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We're gonna try and find it for you right now here.
Yo, there it is. Oh my gosh.
If you go out to YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen this yet, but supposedly it is absolutely hilarious. And we've got Bobby Hall here in the booth. You type in Bobby Hall Bowling on YouTube, and all of a sudden the clip comes up. I'm actually going to put in an earpiece here and listen to this thing while I'm on the broadcast. My interest has been piqued.
And who told you?
Dean Billings and Chad Roberts, if you want me to rat them out.
Mm-hmm. Snitchers.
A couple of good guys.
And Jalene, she did get that 5th strike.
Hey, she did. How about that?
And see, what was different, the second block versus the first block, if you notice, people are playing out. They're starting out now.
Oh.
So somehow when they ordered the second time, it seemed like the more scores are out. When we played the first block, the scores was in. You couldn't play out. So you don't necessarily have that OB that we did early this morning.
Right. This is a 4-minute and 20-second video. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, we are watching it right now. It is on YouTube.
It's a good preview of our tournament leader. You can watch his style. He's bowling in an AMF center practicing. You got to see this on YouTube. It's called Model Rehab presents Bobby Hall, the second sports interview. Bobby Hall, the second.
There, you'll see me with hair. I actually had a little long hair if you watch it long enough. I won a tournament down in somewhere in PA. I forgot the name of the place. It's been a while.
Jasmine's up again on lane 42. She might be waiting to get some courtesy or just letting the other side catch up. I mean. Going up there for lane 6.
This video.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm Bobby Hall. I'm 39 years old.
Oh, my gosh. Now he's going to imitate
and
me.
I'm a bowler.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is good stuff.
Hold up for long. Hey, Warren, the shot didn't hold up long. I was able to do it for 2 games during the second block. Then I actually migrate in. the bowlers actually use a lot of surface.
Looks like we got a link to that right now. Link to that video.
In the Twitter feed there. Jasmine there got that 6 strike. That's 6 strikes in a row, first 6.
Man.
One more, she's going to get that ham turkey dinner there, Mike.
You got started in duck pin bowling?
Yes. When I was 3 or 4 years old, my father drilled actually finger holes in a duck pin ball. That's how I got started. That's how I learned my basic fundamentals at that age, yes. Because, let's face it, I don't care how light the ball is, that's me with hair.
Look at that hair.
They actually televised that down there where I was at.
Man, you got
the local cable system.
You look like Asante Samuel from like football with the dreads.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. I actually had locks.
I like that.
Thanks, Chunky.
Where was this video at now, Bob?
That one was in PA. I keep forgetting the name.
PA.
When they tell when I won that tournament there. So somebody please ask Mike how he enjoyed the YouTube, because he's looking at me laughing.
2283 for 9 games, this guy.
Yes.
He's had before.
Wow.
And he owns the record. He says, come get me. West Millant. You called out West Millant in this video?
Yeah, actually, I was naming names, and I actually beat Pete Webb in a round of 64 up in Connecticut when they did
the Masters.
No, it was a regular stop.
Oh, regular stop.
So
well,
when someone asked me about it, I actually was
Bobby, we need a 4-minute video on everybody that bowls in a tournament that makes match play, so that we can have a little opening trailer video about these bowlers. We're going to use that tomorrow when you get ready to bowl in the final match. We're going to pull that out. That's going to be your intro video. That's how we're going to introduce you.
Oh, love it. Love it. Please get the one with the hair so they can see.
I will.
All right, back on your screen here on lane 41.
What is
Jasmine, yeah, she's going for that ham turkey dinner.
She's going for
7 in a row.
Yep. Let's see if she gets it here. She's looking mighty hungry there, wanting that ham and turkey.
Jasmine Coleman.
Yes.
I hope she gets it.
I really do too.
Can she get an opening 7 ham turkey dinner?
Can we have a female shooter 300?
We got another string over there.
Jennifer Higgins.
Yeah, she's good. She's a real good bowler. Look at that ball. She got more revs than I do.
Oh, she's smooth.
Light pocket carry.
She's smooth as cotton.
Throwing it good.
Oh, man. Oh, my.
All right. Jasmine's getting up on the approach. You can see her on the right side in the teal shirt there. Going for that 7th strike.
Yes, she is. Look at her.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah, baby.
7 in a row.
Nice
Keep
ball.
Going, baby. Keep
nice
going.
ball.
Very good.
Right here, you're watching InsideBowling.com, continuing coverage, Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic. And we've got some strikes going on here in the ladies' late night block. They want to get out of here.
Midnight block, the ladies showing the guys how to do it. Scared of you.
Chris Hester says it's hard to see over Vernon's hair. And Vernon wanted to get in the booth, so we're going to have Vernon join us game number 2. We'll have Vernon come in and join us. We'll let Bobby Hall go get some sleep also so he can win this tournament tomorrow.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to me. I love
We're going to keep you here. You're our good luck charm with these ladies. We're going to keep you through this game. And it's just a pleasure having such great guests like yourself, having a tournament leader. I mean, what else could you ask for up in this booth?
You couldn't ask for more.
But why? You could, but why?
Why ask why? Try Bud Dry. That was a marketing program by Budweiser back in the early 90s.
Oh,
why ask why? Try Bobby Hall. That's what I think.
Oh, wow.
I don't know about you.
Oh,
These
nice
ladies
ball
are
there, man.
showing
They
off,
are
aren't they?
really pounding the hole.
Oh, my God.
We're going to show these guys how to break this pattern down, but it was told to me by Daryl Spider Houston that the ladies are bowling on a different pattern than the men.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. That's a piece of advice and
Yeah,
information I probably should have passed along a little sooner.
Well, I had no idea.
It is a little different pattern. I haven't seen a graph or anything. Jennifer Higgins does not strike. It stops at 8 in a row, as she now has a possible 270.
What did she leave there? Is that an 8-pin or a 5?
No, she got a possible 250. She was going
Yeah,
on 280.
you're right. Yep, that's what she was doing, 280. So
Yeah. But we keep our eye on
Yeah, Jasmine's getting ready to bowl here in the 8th frame. She's got the first 7.
She got the first 7.
See if she can get this other one. She's been throwing the ball great
Yeah,
this
8
game.
makes great.
That's right.
8 is great.
Yeah.
That's right. You said it. 9 is fine.
Yeah, that is what he said.
Look at you. Look at these glasses.
Oh,
What's up?
Just being a G, you know.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, baby.
oh, came a little
no.
high.
Let's see if we can get a photo here of the whole group. Let's see what we got.
Ooh, he did say she was pounding the hole.
Our folks in the chat, they love it.
Oh, I love y'all. Thank
Oh
you
yeah,
so much.
that's what we do.
That's what he said.
Hey,
Hammer
Bobby,
girl.
Bobby, look over here. We got a picture.
Oh,
Right
my
here.
gosh.
Yeah,
Number
let's see
one,
it.
baby. Number one.
Number
Don't
one,
let
we got
nobody
it.
fool you. This is
Yep.
ESPN.
That's right.
I'm gonna hold that
ESPN
picture.
5.
George,
ESPN
George,
5.
let's
The
get a picture.
Ocho.
Let's get a picture.
That's right.
Let's all. Yeah, let's get a picture in here.
Come on. Hey. Hey, George, come on
Oh,
and
that's
take one with me,
perfect.
George. I need
Yeah,
that. I need
with
that
the
one
tournament
with you, baby.
leader. The tournament
baby.
leader.
Come on, baby.
We're literally
Y'all
up
better
here taking
understand
pictures.
This is real. We coming at y'all. Yes.
We got it.
That's right.
We just posted some pictures on our IB Inside Bowling Facebook page just a little while ago of some folks hanging out in the booth. We'll be posting all those up throughout the weekend and as we get back home to St. Louis.
Someone in the chat there wanted to know if George was Russell Westbrook with them glasses.
Oh, my God. Well, he kind of. No, and I ain't giving him that accolades. I love him, but not that much.
Bobby Hall here in the booth. He is a self-promoted bowler with his YouTube video. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to go make one now myself
Oh, no.
about live streaming.
Live stream.
I am.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to tell everybody I've got the record for the most live streams by an independent company. I've logged more hours broadcasting tournaments than anybody else.
Oh, man. That's beautiful.
But that's for an independent.
Independent.
Some of the extra frame guys got me beat.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be an expert, and I still sound like this, Bobby. What do you think about that?
Hey, you got the broadcast of voice.
Oh,
I like it. I'm impressed with you.
well, hey, I'm impressed with you.
How
You
many,
win the tournament, I'll win the live stream.
How many women are in the field this year or this week?
Where'd my sheet go? It's
Don't
underneath
know.
that mouse pad.
Come on now. Y'all supposed to have all this information here.
I know we are. Looks like we've got 93, 47 are going to make it, 12
we
are going
go.
to cash.
There we go.
Blue eyes will.
I'd said about 90 earlier when you'd stepped out. I guess that was pretty close.
How many we say? 90?
93.
That's not bad.
No, they're going
At
to cut
all.
to 47 and then pay 12.
Right
Wow.
now, Stacy Petrusha sets the tone here. She's plus 190 coming into this block.
She's the leader?
She is. Jasmine Coleman second, actually.
Oh, boy,
my
that's a
God.
huge game for her then.
And then she's getting ready to make a leapfrog.
Oh, yeah.
She's getting ready to leapfrog.
Ribbit.
Bud. Why?
Did you just do the commercial?
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, I'll be wise. Matt, you be Bud. Bobby, you be All right, you ready?
All
Uh-huh.
right.
Ready?
Bud.
Wise. That's right. You remember that one?
Those
my
were
favorite
classics,
commercial.
man. Those were
That's
classics.
my favorite commercial.
Spuds McKenzie, remember him? The original party
oh,
animal?
man.
Oh my God. I like the little gecko. What is it? The eye right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was the funny one.
Oh, yeah. Then you had the California Raisins for a while, too. They were hearing it through the grapevine at Taco Bell. Taco Bell's tried everything. You know when you get a bunch of raisins singing and playing instruments, you're hard up.
For Taco Bell.
For a Taco Bell.
Yeah. It wasn't Raisin Bell.
Laketo Taco Bell.
I used to love those commercials.
Chihuahua. That made the Chihuahuas famous behind that commercial.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you used to go to Taco Bell and get some sort of special deal, and they give you a little stuffed one. You squeeze it, and it would say it.
Isn't that the one where Paris Hilton went and go get a Chihuahua after that commercial?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Then it got fat, and then all of a sudden the dog came missing.
I believe you're right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Taco Bell's better than bowling.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You have to ask Bobby Hall. He's pretty enjoying bowling today.
I don't know. I think I can always go to Taco Bell. I don't always bowl good.
You try them new wraps they got, them appetizer wraps?
No.
Oh my God, they are fantastic, man. They got one that's buffalo chicken. They got one that's cheese and bacon and potato in it. Man,
I tell you what I really like when I come up this way or I go down south. It's shake and steak.
Steak and shake. Steak and shake.
Oh my God.
Oh, they got one up. They got one in town here. You need to go in there and get yourself a Royale.
I did, because I don't eat that every day.
Oh man.
When I get a chance to see one.
Those Royales, man, with that egg and that double cheese.
I don't know if I want egg on my steak. I take eggs on
oh.
the side of a steak, and I go to IHOP for that.
Oh man, you don't even. You're missing out. You are missing. They are I eat like 3 a week. Keep this nice trim figure of mine.
Get out of here with that. Oh no! Come on, Jasmine.
Yeah, Jasmine got here a baby split in the 10th.
Yes, because she can leapfrog. I don't know. She can leapfrog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Tracy's doing. What she's posting up this first game. Let's see if Jasmine can convert.
No.
Oh.
240 game off of front 7. But it's okay, though.
Yep.
She don't go backwards. She still add on.
That's right.
So that's always good. Why do I just talk about kickers? I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking about chicken right about now.
Oh, jeez. Mike Flanagan here with you. We got tournament leader Bobby Hall. We've got a couple folks that are going to come in, but Bobby, tell us where your mindset is right now heading into tomorrow as the tournament leader. What's your goal tomorrow? How are you going to take the morning? And tell us a little bit your strategy heading into tomorrow as the tournament leader up top.
Well, tomorrow is tomorrow. Normally when I'm coming into another day tournament, I always keep my mind open, because I don't know if it's going to be the same shot or it's going to be something different. What I do is I bring everything that I brought with me up here, and I put it down, and I throw a ball and go from there. If it's hard, everything is all about not giving anything away. If it's easy, all I'm doing is trying to try to add as much as I can and let nobody catch me. So tomorrow, the strategy is come in with an open mind and don't assume nothing. Because once you assume, if you're wrong, you're wrong.
Here's a nice shout out on Twitter here. Bobby Hall should be on every live stream, regardless of his bowling that day. How about that?
Oh my
That's
God.
from the bowling gods.
Oh my God.
Hashtag pure gold and hashtag chicken there for you.
Thank you.
This just in, Walter Ray Williams Jr. tweets, if Bobby Hall would have spent more time on the tour, I would not have more titles than anyone in PBA history. Hashtag thank you, Bobby Hall.
How about that?
That was Walter Ray checking in.
The best bowler in the world.
Yeah,
and I say it now for that
Old Deadeye.
He is now. I just already voted for him.
Well, Bobby, we want to wish you good luck tomorrow. We got to get in some other folks that we promised we could get in. It was a pleasure actually getting to meet you today, sir.
Oh, man.
And we want to wish
Mike,
you
thank
so
you
much
so much.
luck tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Good luck,
Thank
Bobby.
you.
On the lanes.
And thank you, everybody.
We're going to be watching you tomorrow.
Thank you for being with me.
You
You're
are the
welcome.
man. Check out that YouTube video. He is the man. We wish him luck tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. That's Bobby Hall joining us. Thank you so much, Bobby. We appreciate your time and your commentary. Tournament leader coming by the booth late at night for the night shift. Ladies block right now, along with the seniors down the other end. As the standings come in, we'll get them updated for you. We're going to move in a couple of new people. Matt Turk's going to drive the ship and drive it down, sail it in to shore. We're going to be joined by Vern Peterson, Zeke Bite coming up right now on InsideBowling.com. We got Vernon coming in, and Zeke's going to come over. Zeke, get them all set up, taken care of here. Matt will get them set. We're watching game number 1, just finishing up, heading into game number 2. I'm Mike Flanagan with InsideBowling.com. Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic, brought to you by Hammer, Corona, TNBAstore.com. Here this weekend. It's been a long day, but we're happy to have you with us still. 170 viewers or so last time I checked. We've had a lot of hits today, and we appreciate you interacting with us on Facebook and on Twitter. Hashtag Inside Bowling, and now we have a real treat here up in the booth. We're now joined by a couple of bowlers that have competed in this tournament. One guy I've been wanting to meet for a long, long time, never formally really been introduced except earlier a little bit with Pete Barta. But we're joined in the booth now by Vernon Peterson, Mr. USA I like to call him, and we're also joined by Zeke Bate. It is Bate, right? Yeah. Zeke Bate joins us here in the booth. Gentlemen, with your mics, just bring them up a little bit close to your, a little bit higher up, Zeke. There you go, perfect. And Matt Turk in the booth as well. Welcome, gentlemen. We'll start with you, Vernon. Nice to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you finally.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been following your career as I'm a bowling historian at a young age, and I keep up with everything in bowling. Let's take the fans at home a little bit and educate me a little bit about your bowling career. I know you're spending some time at Kegel now, and you spent some time with Team USA, but just the short resume, sir.
Well, I originally came from Detroit, bowling capital of the world. Kind of cut my teeth up there, junior majors, then Detroit All-Stars, and I went out, made Team USA, won it back in 1996, beat a guy named Chris Barnes for the title.
Okay, let's back up. Let's say that again. Who did you beat for a title?
Some guy named Chris Barnes.
Okay, so this guy can beat Chris Barnes.
Yeah, 1956, no, actually,
Yeah.
1996.
1996,
Yeah.
beat Chris Barnes. Where was that at?
In your home woods, St. Louis.
Tropicana Lanes.
Tropicana
Wow,
Lanes, yep.
Tropicana.
Home of the InsideBowling.com Open
That's
Tournament
right.
coming
I
up.
am planning on attending this year.
Oh, that's fantastic. We're happy to hear that. But
Yeah.
yeah, Vern Peterson here. I was actually there for qualifying as a
gosh.
kid. I was not there for the finals. I couldn't take off school. I believe it was a weekday.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, took home the title, Team USA Team Trials, or whatever they called it at the time.
It was the amateur championship back then.
That's right. And then what have you been doing since then?
About 10 years ago, I made a choice either go on tour or take a job down at Kegel. Started Kegel Connection, a mini training center for them inside Cypress Lanes. And it's actually been probably one of the best decisions I ever made because I still get to bowl a lot of things, masters, international stuff, weekend stuff, but get to work for Kegel, which is one of the best companies in bowling there is. We lost our founder, John Davis, last
I was
week.
just going to get into that.
Yeah.
You know, Chris Chartrand has reached out to me a couple times. I have a great working relationship with Chris. He appreciates all that we're doing with this Inside Bowling brand. And they've helped me. Gus Foulgene has helped a little bit with some of the patterns that I've created for different things. I kind of like to enjoy to do those sorts of things. And I was actually working in Detroit at the PBA Winter Swing when we got the news that John Davis, the founder of Kegel Products, just a few weeks ago had passed away in his wife Linda's arms. Is that correct, Linda?
Yes.
And it's really unfortunate that happened. And I can tell you that all of the folks up in Detroit were very heavy hearts. We had Jason Couch in the booth, who was very close to John, helped him get his start out on tour. And John was a pioneer of the game. Yeah. And I'm sure it's not the same down there right now. You guys are still mourning the loss.
It's a very big loss. I mean, but we got good people in place to carry on John's dreams, I believe. And it's amazing. I mean, when I was on Team USA, I got to meet John for the first time in Egypt. And to this day, and I reminisced when he passed away, we were on a bus ride out to the lanes that were in front of the pyramids. And He goes, "You got stuff with you?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, throw a few shots. Let me know what you think about the pattern and the lanes and all that."
Yeah.
And I mean, that's one experience I can never thank him enough for, because I mean, one of maybe 10 people got to throw a bowling ball on a lane in front of the pyramids is pretty remarkable.
Now, when you say in front of the pyramids, explain that, because I can't picture this without some details.
Well, the finals of the 1997 World Cup was outside, in front of the Sphinx and the pyramids in Egypt.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
It was amazing. The fact that there's pictures of people bowling back in front of on the pyramids and stuff like that. It just, the whole thing is just amazing. And John, I still to this day remember meeting him and Richard Shockley on the bus ride out there. And it just, in about 10 years, 97, so 2003, I was in Vegas and they were out there they were doing the Kegel Millions tournament. And they asked me if I was interested to come down for an interview to start a Kegel Connection Pro Shop.
Oh.
And it was best move I ever made for my bowling and for my personal life and business too.
Well, but Vern, if I remember correctly, Matt, could you get the booth cam up?
I sure can.
Yeah, Vern Peterson here. Wearing the Kegel colors today as well. I thought that you had a career in acting. Were you in Boogie Nights?
No, sir. That was my twin brother. What can I say?
Okay. All right. So Vern Peterson joining us. What made you decide to come out here to Cleveland? It feels like Detroit. It's cold out here and it's snowing on the ground. But what made you decide to come bowl this event this year?
Well, I hooked up with Harvey Johnson as a new backer a few months ago, and he's big with TNBA, and I've always tried to bowl him as much as I could. I bowled the Nationals down in Fort Lauderdale years ago, and actually won the doubles with Dave Pirashad. We had a great time, and I always tried to bowl as much as I could. And he goes, "You want to go to Cleveland bowl?" Sure. So I actually flew up to Detroit yesterday, had lunch with my dad for his birthday, then drove down, which haven't made that drive in a lot of years on the turnpike. So thank God the snow stayed away till today.
Yeah, no kidding. We got a little bit this morning, a little dust on the cars. We dusted off the car around 6 a.m. to get over here. Also joining us is Zeke Bate. We met at the Proprietors Cup, and you had a pretty good day today, didn't you, Zeke?
Not too bad. Yeah, 360 something over.
360 something over. He says not too bad. You averaged
Sounds pretty
236
good to
today.
me.
Where does he sit in the standings, Matt Turek? Can we get that up whenever you get a
Let's
minute?
see where he's
That's
at.
our statistician, Matt Turek, by the way, in case you haven't met him yet. Out on the tour, Vernon, it was Philip Ringener, Mike Edwards, Butch.
Zeke is sitting fourth.
Oh.
Yeah, so not too bad fourth.
I started with a 179 game, so
Okay.
got that out of the way.
Zeke,
Thankfully.
Zeke, tell the folks at home a little bit about your bowling background, as I don't even know much about it. I just saw you at the Proprietors Cup, and I really hadn't heard your name before that. Are you new on the scene, or?
Yeah, pretty new. This is my first full year adult. April will be my first full year as an adult bowler.
Okay.
But I went to Pikeville College to bowl collegiately for like 3/4 of a year. Then just pretty much started bowling tournaments right after that, and went to the Bud Light Challenge and did very well there. And
How did you do at the Bud Light Challenge, a tournament up in the Northeast, right?
Yeah, I did. I led qualifying there, and it got me on a DV8 contract, which I'm very, very happy to be representing
great.
DV8. So I got to strike with a lot of DV8 products today. That's for sure.
And so you went to Pikeville. Did you have any collegiate experience? I mean, USBC, youth, JOG, teen masters. You bowl any of that stuff?
Not really. I didn't really get extremely serious about bowling until my senior year in high school. That was when I really started bowling. I bowled junior gold once. I mean, that was about it.
So let's get this straight. How old are you now?
I'm 20.
So you're 20 years old.
Yes.
You started really getting into bowling when you were a senior in high school.
Yeah.
That's not that long ago.
4 years ago.
I mean, I bowled in a league and everything, but I started practicing, religiously, and really, really worked hard on my game senior high school.
How does it go? How does a guy go from taking bowling as like a hobby that you took semi-competitively, and in 4 years you're fourth here at the TNBA tournament? That's kind of unfathomable. How'd you pull that off?
worked very, very, very hard, very, very diligently. I have hundreds and hundreds of videos on my phone, just of my physical game, trying to see all the flaws and everything I could, and tried to fix them as soon as possible. And just working hard, 100 games a week, all that good stuff.
Oh man, that's a lot of bowling a week.
Yeah.
100 games a week.
Try to get in at least 100.
You must have a good ball driller for your hand not to fall off.
Yes, Bill Ludwig. He is the man.
Bill Ludwig is the man, paying tribute to his ball driller back home.
Yeah.
Where do you call home?
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus,
so this
Ohio's
isn't too
home.
far for you.
2 hours, not too much. It's a nice little Friday night trip up here and wake up real early this morning.
Mike Flanagan, Matt Turek, joined by Vernon Peterson and Zeke Bite. They both bowled the tournament today. Vern, where do you sit in the standings?
I think I'm around 17th right now, about 220 over. So I'm in the cut for the Cashers round, so I'm in good shape. Got a little work to do to make the top 5 tomorrow, but we'll see what happens tomorrow morning.
So both of these guys obviously are feeling good about where they sit. Obviously, they both want to win the tournament. First place prize will be over $5,000 in this event. Zeke, let me tell you, or ask you, what would you do with that money if you were to win? Have you ever won that kind of money in a tournament?
Not in a bowling tournament, no, but I would save it. I would save all of it and not spend it, because that's unfortunately my habit with money, is to just save.
And what do you spend your money on?
I spend my money on necessities. Like I just bought a car because on Christmas, actually, my car got broken into. And the very next day, it broke down on the side of the freeway.
Oh man, that's tragedy.
It was a nice $4,000 weekend there. I had to buy a new car and everything. But
man.
yeah, I'm wearing house shoes right now too. Like I'm just wearing house slippers. I don't
I thought you meant you bowled in house shoes today because you don't want to buy your own bowling shoes.
No, I actually wear a tennis shoe on my right foot. But
yeah, there are a few people back home in St. Louis that do that. I don't think I could do that. Because I know my bowling shoe it would sit higher off than my tennis shoe. I think it would feel a little weird to me. I guess if you do it all the time, you get used to it.
Mike Fagan was doing that last year too, I believe, at the Masters. I think he had a tennis shoe on his right foot, if I remember right.
Yeah. I started that a couple years ago. Yeah. Well, not a couple, I should say. About a year and a half ago, started it just to give me better, solid, fourth step to the line.
Yeah.
So I just stuck with it.
Yeah. Well, that's good then.
I've had my first regional in Grove City, I had to tape up the entire shoe for no logos.
Oh,
so
really?
I spent like an hour taping up this shoe with black duct tape.
Zeke, you said that you'd never won $5,000 bowling. Is there some other sport that you play or something where you've won over $5,000?
No. I guess I should just say I have not won $5,000 in a sitting.
Because it was kind of bizarre how you answered that question. You were like, no, I have not won $5,000 bowling.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. All right, well, there's a follow-up question coming here somewhere.
No, I should have rephrased it. I'm sorry.
You're not like a professional underwater basket weaver, are you?
I am, actually.
Okay.
Secretly. Now that you let it out, I'm kind of
You and Vern are doubles
upset.
partners in the synchronized portion?
Basket weaving.
Bocce pot game's down at the end there.
Have you guys done the bocce courts here?
Not here, but
I've played on grass. I've never seen it played on, I guess that's hardwood over there.
yeah, I've never seen that before inside at all.
No. Me and Brian were over there watching it Friday. It looked pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Been pretty busy down there too.
Yeah.
We're going to give it a try before we get out of here. We're actually going to ask you guys to move the entire booth tonight so we can set up in the morning and live stream our own bocce ball contest.
There you go.
Perfect.
And then we need you guys to run all the cabling back down here and set up for the finals.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No problem.
All you got to do is hook it up, guys. It'll work.
Yeah,
It's got to be later than this morning we started.
right. Yeah, basically you just hook everything in and it just works. I mean, it's,
Really?
that's how easy it is down here. Having a good time here late at night. What time is it on the clock there, Matt, as I decided to leave you guys and just sit out front of the booth now?
It's,
Which time zone?
11:40. I had to decide what time zone.
Oh, we
it's
got
on.
two time zones here to make us feel better.
11:40.
It's 11:40.
It's almost 11. Yep. Or midnight.
Robin Orlikowski, she was in the booth joining us. She's not too far away here. She's hanging out over on lanes 41 and 42.
Yeah.
She said she wasn't going to talk to us because it's a bad omen. But if she opens up split, then she said she's going to be looking for somebody to talk to. So We kind of want to talk to her, so we're rooting for her to go open, but at the same time, we want her to shoot 300 and do well in the tournament, so I'm torn.
Robin, I remember Robin when she was on Team Canada back in the day when I was on Team USA. I mean, she's a great bowler and well accomplished for sure internationally. And I tell you one thing, she usually plays the lanes pretty where you need to play them, so if you ever get in trouble, watch where she's playing.
Robin keeps the ball in play. There's no doubt about it. Very simple game. We got the camera on her, Matt?
No, we actually got the camera at lane 35. We're looking at 33, 34. Lane 35 to the right, I've heard, is the tournament leader, Tracy. I don't know when or what her score is or when she's up to bowl. I just seen that in the chat. Someone posted that up in the chat, so I'm leaving that on there for a little bit. But we can sneak down there to the other side here shortly. Actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, see now. Apparently, the seniors are bowling down there on that pair there, Mike, down on the other featured pair.
Oh, they moved them.
Yeah, they moved the seniors to the other end of the house.
We do have the seniors. Welcome, seniors. Can we update that graphic when you get a minute, Matt?
Sure thing.
Fantastic. Yeah, we've got some senior bowlers. We need to give them some love. Our own Bob Marable from St. Louis is in the field.
Is he really?
He is, yeah, he's here.
I did not see him.
Norm Cave is leading going into this, wasn't he?
On the seniors?
Yeah, Norm Cave.
Man, that guy's been bowling high rollers since before I started.
Yep, Norm Cave. It looks like he's, what, plus 58?
Very nice.
After 4?
Now, I heard this shot that they put out for the women and seniors block is a foot shortened.
I heard it was different. I don't know what the specifics are. We didn't get a graph. I don't know, Mike, do you know what any of the specifics are?
I did not get a graph. I don't think a graph has been posted.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Look a little shorter, maybe a little lighter volume too, but
they still are tight, that's for sure.
Barda Nation is checking in behind us there. Giving a little crap to Mike. Oh, I should have had that on camera.
No, we're good. We're good.
Bad thing is I used to bowl juniors with Adam in Ohio in JTBA days back in, I think it was the 60s.
Oh, wow. JTBA. Man, I think I've bowled one of those.
I've bowled some JTBAs myself. This is like holding a phone, guys.
All right, well, this is the second qualifying block for the women and the seniors here at the TNBA Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Signals Classic. Looks like we're going to try and get an interview set up here. Mike likes to do these interviews. It's all spur of the moment.
Spot.
Oh, yeah, definitely. In fact, earlier he was pulling bowlers off the approach as soon as they get done bowling and bringing them in for an interview.
Oh, yeah.
He's right to catch
it was
me
great.
earlier.
It's live action.
Oh, he's getting ready.
Got the coat off.
Yep, and we got him on camera doing that.
I'm joined now by USBC Managing Director of Operations, Eric Kearney, otherwise known as Mr. Terrell. That's what we like to call him, as he is married to a famous bowler. Who are you married to?
Kim Terrell Kearney, USBC Hall of Famer.
I'm going to shake your hand. You are a lucky man.
Yes, I am.
I've grown up watching her bowl, and she is an amazing talent. And she seems like even a better lady with the stories that I've been told about her just being a great human being. What brings you here to this event?
Well, the Reed-Hawthorne Classic is probably the premier scratch event for the TNBA. The USBC supports the Reed-Hawthorne Classic in every way possible. The winner of each division has an opportunity to bowl in the USBC Queens, the USBC Masters, as well as the Senior Queens and Senior Masters. So we support this, and we understand that the best bowlers in the world come to this tournament.
Yeah, they certainly do. I've bowled it the last 5 years, so I know the best bowlers in the world come to this tournament, no doubt about it. This tournament's awfully special to you. You and I were talking back there. This isn't just something that you come to just hang out or look good or do your duties. This means a little something extra special to you. Can you tell the folks at home why it's so special to you?
Sure. The Reed-Hawthorne Classic was almost, if you will, a rite of passage where I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area, where the best bowlers in the world invited you to the Reed-Hawthorne to bowl Cleveland, as we called it. And if you were given that invitation, that meant that you were an up-and-coming star, and that this was the next step for you. So I've been coming here for the last 15, maybe 20 years.
15, 20 years, man. You don't look a day over 26. How's that sound? 26 good?
That sounds great to me, considering I just turned 40.
All right. Well, so we want to tell everybody we got a real treat tomorrow because we're going to dial this broadcast in tomorrow. We're going to come in, we're going to have the cut, then we're going to have our semifinals, and then we're going to eventually have our finals here tomorrow. And you're going to join us on the broadcast tomorrow for a while in the booth. You'll do that for us, right?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to having you in the booth, talking some of that knowledge that you have down at USBC. What's it like working for the USBC? Just give us a little plug for the USBC.
Sure. USBC now is settled in Arlington. I was part of the transition team when we moved from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Arlington. We're settled in with at the International Bowling Campus with the BPAA, the International Bowling Museum and Hall of Fame, as well as the Bowling Billiards International. So. And IPSIA, for that matter. So we're in a good space there, and USBC is working with all of these entities to make the sport better. We're looking to rejuvenize the sport of bowling and bring it back to its heyday.
Well, I think you guys are doing a great job. You got some great people in place, too, down there with Pete Treadwell and Matt Cantanzaro and Matt Lawson and the whole crew over there. Those are the guys I deal with, the communications guys. So, anyway, we're going to let you go, Eric. We know you got to watch some more bowling, but we're looking forward to that broadcast tomorrow and spending some time with you in the booth.
Well, we certainly appreciate it, and thank you for supporting the TNBA.
Oh, you know it for sure. That's back to you guys up in the booth. Eric Kearney here. We love him, and you're going to get to see more of him tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
All right, beautiful.
Kim Terrell is a phenomenal bowler.
Yes.
Just throwing that out there.
And she's a phenomenal person,
that
too.
Too.
I just heard, I surround myself with pro athletes sometimes, and you overhear stories sometimes good and bad on people. Everything has been just dynamite. Vern, I see you shaking your head positively as well.
I've known Kim for a lot of years, and I tell you one thing, she's been amazing every time I've met her through Team USA, Ladies Tour. My original coach was Lita Sill, so I hung out with that Ladies Tour off and on for a few years. And then at the ITC when I was part of the USBC board, and she's just class act, class lady. You can't ask for anything better in a person than Kim.
We got a couple tweets coming in here. At Mike Fagan, at Inside Bowling. Who started using the tennis shoe first, Zeke Bate or Mike Fagan? Zeke, would you like to comment on that?
I actually don't know. That's interesting. I started it a year and a half ago. I mean, I use a high-top tennis shoe. He used a low-top, so I don't know. So I think I started the high-top trend.
The high-top trend?
I got a basketball shoe.
There you go. There you go.
A little more support.
Yeah, it's ankle leverage. I don't want to twist my ankles.
Yeah, you don't want to get hurt out there. Well, all right, guys. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching you guys bowl tomorrow. Zeke's got a real nice run at the title there, hopefully.
Hopefully.
See if he can take down Bobby there. He was just in there. He's pretty confident. You think you can take him down?
I think so. I think I can give it a run. We'll see what happens though. Definitely have to make good shots to beat everybody. There's a crap ton of good bowlers in this tournament, so it's not anybody. No one's guaranteed to win this.
Right. No. Oh yeah. It's always a crapshoot. Anything can happen in the world of bowling.
That's for sure.
Vern, how do you feel about tomorrow?
I got a little work to cut out for, but we got a lot of games. We got 5 games in the morning, then they do the cut to the cashier's round. So look at 9 games. Anything can happen. I'm about 100 pins out of 5th place right now, I think. So we'll see how everything develops tomorrow. Most players in the finals tomorrow know what's going on, so they're going to be playing one part of the lane. So the score should probably go up a little bit, I think. But crossing this house is such a big house. There's always a tricky pair in there.
Oh yeah, you always hit tricky pairs, no matter what house you really go to.
Yeah, but this place is like 3 houses in one. It's so big.
Yeah, I know. When I first walked. I've never been here before. When I first walked in, I was just taken back that it's 80 lanes.
84, I believe.
84 lanes
it used to be
straight
bigger than that,
across.
I think, too.
Well, yeah, I guess
Crazy.
they took some out for the bocce court. But it's straight across with no pillars over the lanes. Normally when you see houses this big, there's always pillars that are out over the lanes.
Or you go to Thunderball, which is actually 3 different houses.
Yeah.
My fun fact, I guess, real quick, my dad grew up here, so he has told me a lot of stories about this bowling. He's not a bowler, but he had a friend that was a real big into bowling, and he grew up around this area, so he knows where I'm at right now.
There you go. Let's take it on down to the seniors since we've had some limited coverage, if any, of them all weekend long. Let's let the people at home watch them for a little bit.
Sir, always good to see.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. To see these guys get out and compete against each other and try and post up the challenge, good scores on the same challenging pattern.
You got some very accomplished seniors in the field this year. I mean, you got Ted Hannes, and Ed Roberts. high roller champion. They can definitely play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Norm Cave leading that. Larry Strell, Martin Rigby, Ronald Holt, Tom. Oh, boy, I'm going to butcher this.
Long last name.
Yeah.
Tom, long last name.
Tom P.
Yeah, Tom P. There you go. They round out the top 5 there of the seniors. Tom is sitting 5th with plus 44. He's only 2 pins behind Ron Holt in 4th. Ron is only 4 pins behind Martin Rigby, and then 7 pins behind Larry Strell, and 1 pin behind Norm Cave. Norm Cave has a 1-pin lead.
It's tight.
Going into this block. We'll have to get some score updates here as the night goes on.
Have you ever seen Norm bowl? He bowls off the wrong foot, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I have not seen him bowl. No,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
But he can definitely hook it off the wrong foot. I mean, he's a player.
Wow.
I mean, like I said, he's been in Vegas for a lot of years, and he's a consistent casher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure he's won one, but I mean, he's been up there a few times. So.
Well, that's good. That's good for all these guys.
I remember the first time I saw Norm Cave bowl. I was like, that's wrong but smooth. And
He is smooth, yeah.
That's wrong.
That's really what? It was that kind of.
Yeah, it was like, what's just happened
As
there?
he's shooting like 3 billion. I'm
Yeah,
like, all right.
yeah, all right.
You
Well,
know.
whatever works, Looking through the field here. There's
One big game by any of those guys.
Yeah, really. That's what I'm trying to come up with how to say this here. I mean, top 5 is all within, 14 pins of each other?
Well, 10th place is only 33 pins,
Yeah.
yeah.
Going into this block.
Into this block, yeah. So, I mean, really, this is anybody's ball game down there.
They got to bowl 5 more tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
That's
going
gonna
to
be
a
a
4-game
grind for
block
them.
tonight?
They are doing a 4-game block. Yeah, the seniors might be doing 4 games tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll have to check the sheet here.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Ed Roberts could probably outbowl most of these guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, the seniors do bowl 4 games. That's the, I guess, the money round they call it.
Yeah.
And then they cut. Oh no, then they cut to the money round where the seniors will bowl 3 games. So it looks like they're going to bowl 4 games and then 3 games. So max 7 games total for them tomorrow.
Gotcha. Oh, that was a nice shot there on our featured pair.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any pairing up here. I can't tell you who's who unless you can read the names on their shirts. I'm terrible at seeing.
Clarence Coldwell.
Yeah, he's up on 47 there. Let's see how he throws, see where he's playing this shot.
It just looks like they got, especially with us and there's so much re-oiling and stripping and re-oiling. Lanes are just getting tighter. They're just getting more, just getting tougher.
Especially down the lane for sure.
Exactly. So you got to get your ball to face up real early, but not lose energy on the back.
Right.
Hand position is crazy. See here.
He looks like he's playing kind of inside there, tight.
Oh,
came in
yikes.
high.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's
Is that
rough.
a 4 or 5? Either way, not good. Never mind.
Yeah.
not easy spare.
Yeah.
Either way, not good.
That's a good question here by Hammer Girl. Is this an invitational tournament or this is an open?
This is an open.
Yeah,
this is an open.
As long as you're a TNBA member, you can bowl.
Yeah. And what's the restrictions on the TNBA card? I know you got to pay for it. I know you can't have a PBA card.
Yeah, you've had to drop your card, I believe, 2 years ago.
But I also heard if you win in a PBA event, you have to wait 10 years.
Yes.
National.
Yes.
National.
Yeah,
national.
Okay.
I think it's national.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is national. Yes.
Give it a run.
All righty. Well, let's switch gears down here. Check out some of the ladies. This is lanes 33 and 34.
Hook. Oh, smash.
There was a nice ball.
Smash on.
Looks like she's got a. That was for a 227 game for her. Yeah.
Was it a fill shot?
Yeah, that was a fill shot. So they're done. So how about let's just go back to the seniors then?
Huh?
They got. They're in the 6th frame, starting the 7th frame down there on the feature pair 47-48. Who is this gentleman here?
Mr. Watson.
Watson.
And Ken Jefferson.
Yeah, Watson has got 68 there in the 4th. You can see up on the scoreboard camera working on a double up in the 7th frame.
Make it a turkey here.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see it. You know, I don't know if you guys heard about this yet, but we're trying to coin some new phrases here.
Are you?
I'm sure you've heard of the 4 in a row as being a ham bone.
What?
Stone 8, yeah.
A ham bone.
A ham bone.
Yeah, the 4 in a row. Who was that off the PBA that coined that a few years ago?
I've never heard that term ever.
Yeah, it's
in my life.
What they call it a ham bone. Then of course turkey is a 3. So when you get 7 in a row, we're calling it the ham and turkey dinner.
The ham and turkey. See, that makes me want to go to Bob Evans.
Oh yeah, and I hear there's one right down the street
exactly.
too.
There's
a few of them in Ohio, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, by the way. I heard ham bone before.
Yeah. No, I assumed that.
Ham and turkey dinner is not worse. Not a lefty. Responding to the chat. Oh.
Rob Stone. Thank you, Brett Cunningham. You guys know Brett Cunningham?
Oh, yes.
He's a college bowler. He's been in the chat all day long today. He's been answering questions when we don't have the opportunity to answer for him. He's really helped us out. He was at our last tournament last week in Dubuque. And,
he's a motive rep, right?
Yeah, he is. He is. He's a really good bowler.
Yep, good bowler.
Bowls all around. I think he entered the Masters. Is that this weekend?
Coming up, yeah.
Yeah, next week I believe.
He's going to bowl the Masters. So good luck to Brett.
I saw.
Go
ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I saw Chris Hester in the chat too. I just kind of wanted to give a shout out to him. He's going to be my teammate in April. And,
sorry about your luck, so that's okay.
Sorry about
I've known little Hester for a lot of years. Great guy. Great bowler, too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not
That's
good.
a little bit outside.
Just.
Oh, did he miss them all?
Yeah,
he missed them all.
Great bowler.
He just put the bumper on 47
That's a slick board out there.
Yeah. Great ones don't hook too much.
Yeah, no, it ain't going to come back off of there. Let's see if he can convert that spare with a good shot.
That's got a hook.
Yeah.
Oh, it did. Never mind. I lied.
What'd you say? How's it going?
Let's see how he recovers here. That looks a little better.
Oh.
Falling out.
Lucky break there carrying that
Play the
tag.
rack.
Nice spare there.
10 in the pit. And you guys, I'm excited for your inside bowling tournament.
Yeah, are you guys going to come
Very
down
excited.
and do it?
Yes.
I've already got my ticket booked.
Cool.
I'm going to be traveling down there.
Yeah, that's going to be
St. Louis.
That's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be a
I'm
great
going to be
tournament.
there. I should be in the booth for that.
Very nice.
Mike Flanagan will be everywhere during that event.
I'm sure.
He runs around like a chicken with his head cut off.
It's going to be an exciting event, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Like I said,
definitely.
last time I bowled in Tropicana was 1996 Team USA, so
Oh,
it'd be
wow.
fun to go back.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is IHOP across the street still?
Yeah, I think it is right down the street there.
Chocolate chip pancakes. There we go.
Oh, man.
Every morning for about a week. So
We got some tweets coming in. Tell that guy Tom P to bowl a little bit better there. Yeah, we're working on him. Looks like he's up here again on 48. Oh,
Ouch.
4-9. That's just some tough breaks down there. Let's switch gears here. Go back to our Sky Cam.
Sky Cam.
Is this the Sky Cam? This is not the Sky Cam.
Not the Sky
This
Cam.
is 33 and 34. That's the women's pair. They're done. Here's the Sky Cam. This is what's right out in front of us here. Should be covering lanes 37 through 42, just without the scoreboard. You can kind of see them up there at the top of your screen if you guys can make that out at home. Nice game up here on lane 39, 238 for the first bowler.
That'd be Christy Leon.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, her
nice.
father is a very accomplished senior bowler out of California, Vegas. He's won a lot of high rollers. Terry Leon.
Okay, good.
I don't think the guy's missed a spare in like 30 years.
Spares are the name of the game, man.
Oh,
They can really turn a 190 into a 220 pretty quickly.
Oh, definitely.
Or the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't know how to do them. Like I figured out today. On the right lane there, Sky Cam, 2-pin. Yikes.
Yep.
Middle of the Sky Cam. Not
All
too
right.
bad. Not too bad of scores here for the women.
No, not at
See
all.
a 2:30 game here.
Yeah, this is game 2.
It's game dose.
Scores are still up there. Actually, they're starting game 3 over on the left of the Sky Cam. That green you see on the monitor, that stands for game 3. So we'll see who's coming down this way.
No, Jimmy, I haven't had a boomerang in a few years. If you got another one, send me my way, please. Guys I used to work with up in Detroit actually used to make their own bowling balls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they started off with making the Patriot bowling ball, then they came out the Cheetah bowling ball, and the special edition Patriot. Then they made the best name probably for a bowling ball ever would be the Perfect Piece. So
There you go.
yeah,
That is a good name.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to know what my favorite bowling ball of all time is?
What is that?
The original Triton Heat.
That ball was amazing.
The original.
I might have been too young for that.
They remade it not that long ago, which was still decent then.
Yeah.
I know it had the same core, I think, with a little different cover. It was a more modernized cover. But the original Triton Heat, it had a little mic in it, man.
That might have been one of the best balls. Actually, I think it was ball of the year that year too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Man,
I was dominant on tour.
I got one when I first started bowling about 10 years ago. I still have it, and I still throw it. I can still score with it. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
The best ball of all time for me is DV8.
Anything.
Just
Anything DV8.
DV8.
Yeah, they're really picking up steam back in our hometown, St. Louis. A lot of people are throwing DV8.
Yeah, Brian Graham, who was on Team SA with me, I mean, he's the marketing director for them. He's done a wonderful job with DV8, honestly. It's been a big seller in our shop, too, last couple of years.
No, we were not paid to say that.
That was.
That's funny. Looks like
Brian, you owe me a drink next time I see you, by the way.
Hammer Girl likes the purple hammer.
Yeah,
that's going way back.
Yeah, that really is going real back. There's a bowler back in St. Louis, Derek Matson. He's got probably 5 different teal rhinos.
Oh wow!
And they're all drilled differently, and that's all he throws no matter where he goes, and he scores out of his mind with them. It's pretty amazing.
Teal Rhino.
I had one guy I used to bowl in Detroit All-Stars with, Quentin Green. He threw a burgundy hammer.
Ooh.
The only ball he threw for like 5 years, the only ball I ever saw him throw. Lefty, could never throw resin, he said. He threw his burgundy hammer everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them old balls are they're still good.
Huh?
You know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
oldies but goodies.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're classics. You don't ever want to get rid of them.
No.
I think some of the time when you drill a bowling ball and you get it, there's a part of you of love in that bowling ball.
Oh yeah, especially if you score with it and have it for a long time.
Exactly. You go out and you
It's a
shoot
piece of
300.
you. Yeah.
You know, you automatically love it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't ever want to get rid of it.
Exactly.
Another good ball, the old green pearl stomp. Anybody remember having one of them? I gave my dad one a long time ago. It was being nice, and he never threw it. And then a few months ago, I took it out of his bag. I was going to start throwing it again. Took it out of the garage, put it in my room. Came home a week later, cracked all the way around.
Oh, that's nice.
He got lonely. What can we say?
I cried for a week.
A week?
A week, about a week and a half maybe.
I would say at least a week and a
Yeah,
half.
it was a tragic day.
That's a week, 0.5.
Star Trek Equalizer? Wow. That thing was made here in Ohio.
Yikes.
Mike Flanagan back with you here at the Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic Tournament here. It's late, and earlier today we had an outcry of people asking for a particular guest. And one of the fan favorites, no matter where he is, Extra Frame here, wherever it may be. I asked this man on Extra Frame when we met at the World Series of Bowling in Las Vegas, I said, what do you do other than bowl? And he said to me that I bowl. So he is a diehard bowler, and I'm going to just start calling him my friend because I see this guy a lot now, and I love this guy. He's from the Atom Splitters team from Silver Lake. Chris Barnes picked him in the second round of the PBA League draft. He won a title on the PBA Tour. He's competed overseas. He is the man, and now I'm going to turn it over to, with no further ado, Stu Williams is in the booth. What did I mess up, Stu?
It was the third round, unfortunately.
I thought it went Dom and then you.
No, it went Dom, then it went his son, Blanchard.
Oh, Blanchard went in the second round?
Yep.
Well, on my
How did Blanchard go before you? Really?
On my mock draft board, I had
It
you
was
in the
his
second
son.
round.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyhow, PBA League, good deal there. Tomorrow it'll be on TV, so when you're watching us live streamed, plug us in on your HDMI cable, but also have another TV set up with the PBA League right next door.
Sounds like a good plan. I'm not bowling, so it's probably not going to be as much fun.
No.
You're not going to hear anybody swearing live on TV or, getting 7 when they need 7. And
Yeah, I've never
Stuff like
seen you
that.
swear at all on the lane, Stu.
I'll be honest, if you notice on that live show, Dominic didn't have a microphone at all because when I got the warning before it started about swearing, I never even thought that was going to be an issue. Shit, but I guess it was. Dom said, I'm just going to hide. So Dom didn't get a mic, and I didn't realize till I watched the show back that he didn't have a mic on, but he just stayed away so he wouldn't get himself in trouble.
Probably a smart move for Dom, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Stu, do you know Zeke Bate here? Have you guys met each other?
No, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, too.
You been bowling this week?
Yes, I have.
He's in fourth.
Nice. How many is that? Like 320?
360-something.
360.
Yeah.
Okay.
360, and Zeke just picked up the game as a high school senior. I mean, he had been bowling semi-competitively, but really turned it on. Went to Pikeville College, correct? Did I get that right?
Yep.
Pikeville. He's 20 years old now, Stu, and he's fourth here at this tournament.
Show off.
Yeah, it's amazing. He said he practiced over 100 games a week for a very long time.
That's what you got to do.
That is what you got to do. You're right.
I want to get to where this guy's at. So,
We got Tina right here, right in front of us, actually. Have an opportunity to.
She's got the shake of the head. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you're in trouble. You're dead.
She said the pair is really, really tight.
Definitely wasn't early, that's for sure.
Stu's offering his consultation here. I wonder what his fees are. I wonder what he charges.
Probably
per
dinner.
hour. Oh, I'm sure.
She's got to cook dinner tonight.
Vern, Zeke, how you liking the booth here?
It's pretty fun.
Phenomenal.
Has Matt been nice to you? Has he been?
Matt's been great. I mean, I've been watching you guys for the last couple of years, been doing it. And you guys do a wonderful job, and it's actually kind of really cool to actually get out here and meet you guys finally.
Yeah, we're happy to meet everybody that we come across out here. That is for sure.
I usually turn it on when you guys are doing it in the shop, and people are like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you watching?" I'm like, "Well, Inside Bowling or the Extra Frame." Like, you know those guys? I'm like, well, I know a few of them bowling. Or
we have a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah, a lot of mutual friends. Yeah,
like the Kevin Bacon game. You could play the Mike Flanagan game.
There you go.
You know, I bowled a tournament with Chris Barnes. Chris Barnes was interviewed by Mike Flanagan.
There you go.
Like the Kevin Bacon game.
Well, me and Stu actually go a few years back down Punta Cana overseas, right, Stu?
Yep. They go way back. He was
way
saying.
back, yeah.
Yep.
We go
Kegel
back
Training Center.
Kegel Training Center. You won the World Masters there, wasn't it?
World Ranking Masters,
yep,
2007.
Great time, yep. We had a great time that weekend.
Yeah, it was a good week. We were there for a while. We had a house.
Not a Lefty checks in the chat and wants Stu to read him The Great Gatsby.
Nice. The Great Gatsby.
Nice.
Do you read, Stu?
I'm able to, yes. Next week in
And you
New-
talk English too.
in
It's good.
New Jersey.
In New Jersey, yeah.
They I think that's the one place on earth where they love the English accent more than anybody anywhere else.
Yeah, they got the English pub right down the street from Carolina there.
They love it. They asked me to read them the dictionary and also. So Tina's up on the left lane. Fingers crossed for a good result for my sake.
She
Yeah, for
throwing
your
the
sake, yeah.
Defiant Soul there?
Yeah.
Nice.
That looks
Good
like
shot.
about the right part of the lane.
Nice.
Yay. I'm not going to be hated. Woo.
That's a lot of bowling ball right there.
Good call, Stu.
That's a lot of bowling ball.
So yeah, I actually think that is the certainly one of, if not the best, of the rotor grip balls right now. It's very popular for a lot of players. Myself and Dominic have used it quite a lot. I used it when I shot 866.
Yikes.
That's average for you.
I'm just doing a little fig jam, only a little one.
866, in which I was on the call, and we had you during the first game, and we got part of your 299. Then after that, you went away to the other end, and we were getting updates from the scoring folks. But
I was playing with my doubles partner, JT Action Jackson.
Action
He had
Jackson,
804, and I had 866 out the gate. We were schooling the field.
Sounds like we're bowling the All-Stars up there in Detroit. Jesus.
How about this? 4 games later, I was missing the cut.
yeah,
no.
I think after 4 games, we were talking about the all-time record, Billy Hardwick, 8-game
Oh
scoring
yeah,
record.
I was never troubling that. If I could have just bowled on one pair of lanes by myself, and maybe with Chris Barnes, then we might have troubled it. But once I had to start following the circus, it wasn't so much fun.
And cross that Thunderbolt. That was a Thunderbolt?
Yeah, it wasn't so much the cross. It was just like because I had unlimited hold, and then I started following people who wanted to hook it.
Oh gosh.
That wasn't so good.
No.
It was the one tournament in the last 2 years on the PBA where actually it was a really good thing to be able to throw it straight. Like there was the field for that top 16 was actually really, really strange. Like there was no Belmo, there was no Rash, there was no O'Neill, no Fagan. There was a lot of guys who had been making all of the cuts all of the time who didn't make it, and that I just think it was because you had to play a different angle if you wanted to score high at the start. You had to close your angle down and go from right to left rather than really open it up straight away. So it was nice to see that they were able to do a little bit with the patterns and do something different. So
Change it up a little bit for you guys.
yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a change up this week. We got the evil bird going down the lane.
I don't know about Evil Bird. I mean, more like USBC maybe on that one, but
Yeah, but
blame
it's
Eric Pearson on that one.
but it's your machine, so
Yeah.
it's definitely it definitely played differently last year.
It definitely did. Actually, I bowled the Masters last year in Vegas. It was fun.
Yeah. So obviously it's going to be the first time I'm bowling a Kegel tournament with since John Davis's passing, and I think everybody in bowling owes a great debt of gratitude to John for everything that he's done for the sport, especially around the world. Maybe it hasn't. I think his influence has not been recognized as much in the States as it has everywhere else around the world.
I'll second that for sure.
I mean, when there was nobody else who was worried about lane maintenance everywhere else in the world, John, stepped up to the plate, and the Kegel company's always sponsored the European Tour, and there's never going to be a bad word ever said about John Davis around the world.
Yeah, you just can't. I mean, even nowadays, the WTBA is doing the lane mapping now for every tournament, I believe.
It's doing it for a lot of the tournaments, yeah.
So, I mean, that was one of John's last ideas.
Projects,
yeah.
And I mean, when people forget, but I mean, I wasn't there, but the first time that Kegel came out with like one of the super machines at 99 in Abu Dhabi for the World Championships.
Oh yeah.
And everybody had to drill the new steroid ball because nothing would hook. I mean, it's kind of
That's scary. Yeah,
it's kind of amazing the way the world's changed since then.
Oh yeah. That was a long month in Abu Dhabi, that's for sure.
And
Tina now has a triple, by the way, guys. And checking in on Twitter, Shannon O'Keefe hits us up and says, wait, did someone say deviate?
Misdeviate herself.
That was a little while ago, I suppose.
Not while I was in the booth.
No.
This is a storm booth right now.
Yeah. I did use my sink today, just for record, Stu.
There's a little Deviate flavor left in here.
Good lad.
Yeah, there's still some Deviate with Zeke on the Deviate staff.
Yeah. There's some Deviateness.
We were talking about Brian O'Keefe earlier today as well. Brian O'Keefe from USBC checked in as well. Joined by Stu Williams here in the booth, along with Zeke Bate and Vernon Peterson. All-American is who I like to call this guy. Team USA, won it in my hometown. St. Louis, Missouri, Tropicana Lanes, home of the InsideBowling.com Open. By the way, Stu, you're eligible to bowl that tournament. You know that?
I'm actually, remember I had my rant in Vegas about the USBCs?
Yeah.
Are you bowling USBCs?
I think I'm able to bowl the USBCs.
How in the world are you able to bowl USBCs?
Because I read the rules.
Hey,
I'm only
you actually
eligible.
obey the rules for once?
I'm only eligible to bowl this year, but I have to get it confirmed. But I believe I'm able to bowl this year.
Nice.
So does that mean that it's on the same weekend as my tournament or something?
No. When is your tournament? April? Actually, where is it?
St. Louis.
It's not that hard to get to for you.
Where's St. Louis?
It's in the middle of the States. Come on, it's easy to get to.
I'm only messing. I'm sure they'll have a flight there.
Yeah.
Randy Peterson is going to be on the call. They're bringing him in. He's going to be the color commentator that weekend.
He spells his name wrong anyway, so it's okay. You can tell Randy I said that too.
Oh, it is spelled wrong on that flyer?
No, he spelled mine's Peterson.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Yeah.
I thought he had.
It's
I thought
an
I
ongoing
had it right.
joke between me and him all the way since the U.S. Open in '99. So.
You got him worried about typos. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you? Come
Oh,
on.
you guys are freaking me out now.
Freaking
I
out.
mean, I think maybe I need to have a chat with Randy about giving him some tips on color commentary on the internet world. It's not like TV. It's not all polished.
Sure.
Oh, God.
When you give away people's titles, you have to go back and tell them that you were wrong. You can't just hide behind TV like he told everybody that Mika won one of my titles.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Oh.
He feels really bad about it, but he still hasn't said on TV that he was wrong. He said, I
Of
can't.
course he's not going to.
He goes, I can't do that, bro. I'm like, okay. I was tempted to call him Mandy or something on an interview.
That's a good idea.
Or Rand,
You should do that right on ESPN.
I'll just go, thanks, Rick. I mean, Randy. But yeah, I mean, did either of you two guys, have you watched the league shows on the
It's been very fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hook?
Yikes, light 6 there.
Oh, we're past
Honestly,
we're past the watershed now, so I can tell that rack to eat shit and die.
There you go, yeah. Honestly, Stu, I have to admit,
Who are you telling that to?
That rack. Tina just left a
Oh,
blow
the
of
rack.
6.
Oh, okay.
there's a couple
you-
bad racks in there.
Are you for real? She just left a blow of 6.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah.
No, she's not Oscar, is she? Let's be honest.
No, Oscar probably would have left a 6, 7, 10 with his angle.
No, I'm about to say it'll probably left a 6, but put the messenger in front of it.
Exactly.
That's a nice hit. That's when you know you haven't grabbed it at all.
No, yeah.
Want to give a shout out to Old School in the chat. Old School wants to know, just joining us late night here, wanted to know if they're bowling on the same pattern, the seniors and the women compared to the men's division, and they are not. Bowling on a little bit different pattern here. I haven't identified if it was softer or not. Gentlemen, do you have any opinion on that?
By scoring pace, I wouldn't say it's really softer. I mean, just a little shorter, maybe. But
It just played weird all day. Transition from pair to pair was difficult to read from the first couple shots, so you kind of had to guesstimate where you wanted to be for that pair and stick with it until you struck. And hopefully you struck to begin with and just keep striking.
I think a lot of guys played the lanes quite badly as well.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just my opinion. When you're not throwing a ball, it's very easy to sit at the back and say, this is how you should bowl them. But, from what I've seen and how I've seen people be successful, I'm surprised there wasn't more people. It was like Adam Barter's wet dream today.
Yeah.
He was the only guy in the field who wanted to bowl straight, and, that was a really good thing to do, and, he won 20 grand in brackets.
He was at the other end of the house. I didn't even see where he was playing, but
Yeah, he had the stand on 10 and fire. I'd have hated to do that. I hate doing that for 10 games.
Yeah.
Awful. Terrible.
we know you like to play out. We know that.
Yes. I tried to start a shim inside the first game and realized I was playing it terribly wrong. and then shot 279 when I bumped to 20 boards right.
Yeah.
I was like 179, 279.
I think a lot of people haven't really understood that what they were saying about the lane condition, but the rumor was that this was originally the house shot and they just added oil to the outside. Now, once I heard that, it made perfect sense to me the way the lanes were playing because there was so much oil at 10.
Ooh, Brittany Hamilton with a nice pickup.
So when you moved in, it didn't hook.
No.
Because naturally, when you move in, you move your break point in. But the guys who were able to hook it, like Bobby Hall, he bowled really well this morning. He was bowling really slow.
Yeah.
So you either had to bowl really slow or you had to do what Adam Bartlett was doing and play way out. To me.
I mean, I played out all day myself, so. As you know, I don't like throwing slow.
We wouldn't expect anything else from a Kegel employee.
Oh,
I mean, it'd be pretty bad if you didn't understand how to play the pattern, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I got a good coach in JJ, so you know.
Yeah.
Good doubles partner there.
Good doubles partner, yeah. I'm not sure about coaching. Friction.
When you pick his brain, you learn a lot, so. But if you want to know when the best place to get the cupcakes are, you know.
Oh, yeah, JJ's all over it. Cookies as well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't quite know what to say to that. Tina's somewhat frustrated with life right now. Well, with bowling life. I don't really understand why, because she's, you know, I'm here to support her. What more could she want? Well, maybe
You're such a fun-loving guy, you know.
Maybe a 5-bagger.
She's asking me to critique her her outfit. I was doing that in Las Vegas. Or actually in Detroit.
Do you think Pete Weber would wear that?
He might can fit into it. About the same height.
I'm just a terrible person with Mike and his man crush on Pete Weber. I'm sorry. I'm just a bad
He
person.
lives a couple streets over. We do his website for him.
His laundry.
Yeah, I get. Well, the thing is,
wash his car.
Is you got to remember, man, working out on that PBA tour with all those professionals and guys that have been doing extra frame for so long. You don't want to just make stuff up in the booth and they get reprimanded later. So when I have someone that I know pretty well, it's not like the Atom Splitters team came to me and said, Mike Flanagan, you're new with extra frame. Let me educate you about some stuff. Come out to dinner with us. And then I can be like, hey, I was having dinner with the Atom Splitters last night and this happened. But Pete Weber actually said, let me buy you dinner, Mike. We're going to take you out. And I went to dinner with him and Tracy and met the guy that owns Ford or something like that. Bob Ford or whatever his name is. And, you know, those things happen, so it kind of sets up my week. And
look who our team captain was. Do you think we were buying anybody dinner?
No.
Come on now.
What does he do in the evenings after bowling? Is he like back in the room filling out Excel spreadsheets on like what everybody's supposed to average the next day and then send you guys emails? And
he doesn't send us anything.
Oh, okay.
I think the thing that you get mostly from Chris when you bowl with him is a feeling of inadequacy.
Out of yourself from him?
Oh, yeah, because he's clearly, like, I remember he bowled with Dom in the doubles in Vienna, and after 3 games, Dom came to me and he goes, it's scaring me. And I went, what do you mean? And, like, Dom looks at who's playing and he goes, the things that Chris thinks about are just mind-blowing. He goes, they're so much further ahead than what I would think about. But as it was the European tour, Dom told him the last 3 games, look, you're in my zone now. Just move 10 left and throw it as far to the right as you dare. You'll be fine. Chris appreciated that. Well, where do you think I should put my eyes? I don't care. Just throw it to 10.
Just get in oil on it.
So, yeah. I mean, it was great because I bowled. I was the leadoff, and with the way the format is on TV now, which I think was a bit. I think it was a bit strange the way it worked out, but the team coming in got practice, but the team who was on the lane already, who'd won the match, doesn't get any practice. So that's why you see a lot of times when the team that's on the lane loses, if that makes sense. So they'll win 1 game, then lose. Then the next team will win 1 game, then lose. Because they're letting people practice as much as they want when there's a break. So sometimes they were getting 10 shots, and other times they were getting 15 shots, and we weren't getting any shots. So I was the lead-off, so when I came back, I went up and I struck. And Chris said, how many did you move? And I said, 5. And Nathan went, you moved 5? Well, I told Dom the truth. I actually moved 8. But Chris goes, it's all right, I'll bowl with Tommy. I understand what moving 5 actually means. He goes, I understand how that translates to normal bowlers.
It's like pounds to a dollar, right?
Anyone who
Well,
is waiting to get paid out for
it's
brackets,
just more a
please come
case
to the
of
front desk immediately.
when I move that much,
Brackets,
I
come to
do
the
bring
front
my
desk
speed back a little bit because you just want to avoid that bad area in the front part of the lane. And when you're more of a field player, you kind of get to the line and your brain just tells you we're going to throw this one a bit slower.
Yeah. Especially get out of whack or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, that's why in general a lot of field players don't always do that well on TV. A lot of people are really versatile. If you notice how much better Norm Duke has been on TV in the later part of his career, when he's only been throwing it straight, he's been phenomenal on TV since he started throwing it straight almost every show.
Yeah.
Because it's just, he takes out any indecision. He's doing what he's really, really good at.
Yeah. Tina tripped out the bucket, says it was for me, Stu.
Yeah, I think deep down she does like you, Flanagan. She lives with me.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a gruff exterior now.
Yeah.
I worked on it. She used to be a bit of a shrinking violet, a bit, genteel. Now, we're getting her closer to Team Asshole where she needs to be.
There you go.
Beautiful. We got some questions for you in here, too, as well, as we transition. Linux Scouser wants to know, Stu, what did you think of the scores dipping from the second block compared to the first block in the men's division?
I think the two ends of the bowling centre play fairly differently, and I think what happened was some of the people who were scoring well aren't as experienced tournament bowlers, and what happened was they bowled at one end and they did well. Then they came to the other end and it was different, and they were reluctant to move away from the horse that brought them, so to speak. So I think you'll find that the people who are more experienced actually didn't have that big of a dip in scoring, but the people who don't bowl maybe as many tournaments just didn't really know what changes they were supposed to make, and quickly, so they were a little bit slower to make it.
There's a definite difference, that's for sure, to say the least.
Yeah.
We're talking about a lot going on lane 42, and April Ellis actually joins us. I'm surprised April isn't here right now. She normally bowls this tournament every year, but April says did she just crotch chop that? I don't know who she was referring to at the time, but
it might have been Brittany when she made that big split.
Actually, I think it was Tina, actually.
Tina does need to do some crotch chopping. I'd talk about her a lot more.
Very nice.
Actually, I think April's getting ready for a wedding, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
She is getting ready for a wedding.
So Mr. Billy Murphy there, another accomplished bowler, collegiate.
Yeah.
Team challenge bowler, high roller bowler.
My favorite Billy Murphy memory is that Ebonite Nitro R team, I believe it was, where you had Billy,
dominant team there.
Billy and Chad Murphy, Sean Swanson, Lonnie Wallachek, and
was it Steve Klumpkin in the fifth?
No, he was on Team USA, I think.
With you.
No. He was actually before me.
Yeah, no.
I had Angelo and Barnes. We had rain delay going
you
on
had
there.
Team Fry.
Yeah,
Team Fry.
and Team rain delay.
Team rain delay.
Please strike.
Oh, bada boom. Look at that right there.
Yes, double fist pump. We're all good.
That's a nice.
Oh,
go ahead.
Was
I'm
there
with
any
the
more
beefcake.
questions, Michael?
Michael, I like that. Thank you. Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome.
April was talking about Tina with the crotch chop. We need to see her run it out like 5 lanes. It's $1 per lane is what you get charged when you run out shots.
What?
Yeah, that's the rule that we have. Brett Cunningham.
Mason
founded that
Brantley would be in trouble here then.
Very.
Oh, yes.
He loves a run out.
He ran out in junior leagues back in the day.
Sean Rash is in the chat and says, Stu Williams is my favorite bowler of all time. Will you bowl a doubles tournament with me sometime in the near future? Love you, Stu.
Of course I will.
He's not too bad.
Of course, I'm kidding. Sean Rash has been in our chat before, but obviously trying to mend that love affair you two are having.
Okay, Paul Fleming was the other one in that.
Paul Fleming.
Awesome.
Yes,
yeah.
there we
Central
go.
Missouri State University's Paul Fleming.
I was going to say, there's a nice 254 game over here on 38. D. 254.
Let's give it up for D.
Yeah.
What?
D is doing good stuff.
Yeah, I still don't have a pairing sheet.
I don't either. I tried to get the name, but couldn't see her shirt.
It's difficult. 10th frame, lane 40.
Phil
Tina Stickney
Took
looking
a
for.
yard.
Ouch.
Nice count. Well done.
She
Sweet.
got 220 out of it, though.
Looks like you hit the tree, Tina. 222.
Dos.
Nice comeback there. Way to
That
go.
looks like a Stu game there.
She's got the Apollo Creed uniform
Yikes.
on tonight. Nice finish.
Nice count.
Way to go.
Just being rough.
Yep.
Bada boom.
I do have to ask you, since I finally got to meet you,
Okay.
how cool is the Weber Cup?
I mean, it's really good. I mean, you've got the one lane, you've got the people both sides. I think that the crowd isn't quite partisan enough. I don't think they really get on Tommy and Barnes enough. I mean, Tommy says he likes it when everything they all start going and he can start bowling 300 every game. But I just think it's more entertaining. I think in general that I think that American guys like to chirp quite a bit. But I don't necessarily think that it helps many of them. Pete Weber being the absolute opposite of that. The worst thing that can possibly happen when you're playing Pete Weber is to upset him.
Oh, yes.
It's awful.
We saw it at the 69th U.S. Open.
Yeah. And he's just looking for an excuse for somebody to have pissed him off, and then he's all good to go.
You're
Barnes-
exactly right.
Barnes said that one time he was playing a match against Pete, and a kid in the back, I guess Pete split, and the kid was shouting at his mother or whatever, and Pete thought that he was cheering because he missed. He was like, "Oh, that's real nice, yeah, that's great," and started screaming and effing, and then Pete won the next 3 games. Chris was like, "Awesome." So, yeah,
He gets angry.
Yeah,
Hulk mode.
Once
actually
he gets going, he's good.
Brian O'Keefe checks in via Twitter, says that was actually Paul Fleming, as we did get the answer to. But Brian O'Keefe and Shannon O'Keefe watching this event, I guess at home. I wonder if I can picture this right now. Here's what they're doing. It's probably a little chilly there. They've got the fireplace going. They've got the candles lit. They've got the picnic basket in the living room. And they're laying on the ground, and they're got this hooked up to their flat screen TV, and they're watching bowling on a nice romantic evening on a Saturday night in the Arlington area, I believe it would be.
Well, they would have their puppies with them.
Okay.
And they got the Nebraska stuff all on.
Oh, there you go.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely have
Saw
the
enough
Nebraska
pictures
stuff.
of O'Keefe's with the Nebraska stuff.
As we try to paint that picture here.
So,
as I see enough with Gus Felgen with his Nebraska stuff.
There he is, Gus.
Yeah.
You know what Don once said to him?
I can only imagine what Don
Gus,
said.
you couldn't dress a salad. It was one of his many trips to Istanbul. We asked him what the cut number was going to be. He said about 12:20. The cut was 14:14. Only missed by 200 there, Gussie. Close.
It was close. He threw a hand grenade up there.
And the thing is, over time we were spoiled by JJ because I don't know about you, but JJ is the best at the score prediction.
He is.
It's absolutely insane. I've never seen him miss by more than 5.
No, he is.
Really?
And most times he puts it in an envelope and they have an unveiling and it's usually like within 1 or 2. It's like the Price is Right.
And who is that?
John Janowitz.
John
Janowitz. Okay.
He's going to play next week, I guess, because
Yes.
he's got his freebie.
Yeah.
Team USA freebie next week.
Yep, he's flying up, I believe, Sunday. Yeah, that's my national double partner and my state doubles partner, too. So
He's really good.
So, yeah, it was a nice count on the last shot as well, sweetheart.
he's the good guy, I'm the bad guy in the team. What can you say?
There you go. April Ellis was watching. She likes the crotch chop. Yeah, Tina. Actually, here in the chat, April lets us know that that they are in a hotel room in Wichita, the O'Keefes are. And Hammer Girl likes to say that the Do Not Disturb sign is out.
Uh-oh.
So a little more.
Well, the puppies are not there,
A little
then.
more information.
Well, maybe they are.
TMI. Yeah,
Sorry.
As,
You had to. You had to.
On that note, I'm going to go down to the other end of the bowling center.
Stu, thank you for joining us.
You're
Everybody
welcome.
wanted to have you. You are welcome anytime. We are mending our fence that has been broken. We are replacing the boards.
I'm glad that you've. That I think the more bowling that we get on the live web stream, and I think it's the way to go for a lot of the tournaments. And I mean, we've got 2 or 3 guys doing it in Europe, and I think that the more that everybody's talking with each other, I think the better that the product's going to be for everybody. You know, hopefully this is the way forward for bowling. You know, the smaller events and building them up and and when I say smaller events, I mean the non
PBA.
Well, not necessarily the non PBA, but the non, live televised things, because we've got to find a way to provide some quality towards the some feedback for the sponsors and some way to give them some support. So you, Jason Thomas, Lucas Wiseman, a couple of the guys in Europe, Dominic Gall,
Herbert Bickel, right?
Herbert Bickel, Oscar's father is also doing it. Timo. There's quite a few people putting out a pretty good product right now. There's another guy in Holland, Marco Landman. So there's quite a lot of bowling to watch around the world. And as I say, I mean, Mike's got his Twitter coming up in the middle of the feed, which is his new little toy. I think he's not going to tell Jason Thomas how he's doing it, just to wind him up. Jason Thomas managed to sort the scoring out at the last tournament in Detroit. I've been on at him for probably about a year and a half about that, but I think that adds a really, really new dimension to it. I think that's definitely the things we need, because, of course, if you don't know who's scoring what, it's very difficult to keep track or care less, really.
Yeah, case in point, this technology right here is what he's done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. And as I say, that the Twitter is, hopefully that's another tool that bowling can use to move forward. So.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Stu. Tina's going to make this cut. You'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, she's definitely making the cut. But, I mean, really, why can't we be on Pacific time or something?
Oh, I agree with you.
If we were, we'd still be the same day. What did you get to, Vernon?
220.
Oh, so still in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Get to play tomorrow, maybe 2 rounds tomorrow. See what happens.
Well, good luck tomorrow, guys.
Fly back to warm Florida.
Yeah, well, I was in Phoenix, so it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, you're roughing it there.
All right, see you later, guys. Thanks, Mike.
Stu Williams, thank you, bro. We appreciate you, Stuart, stopping by, meeting Zeke Bate, and checking in with Vernon Peterson a little bit. Always great to get the great guests up here, and always a treat to have Stu. I know that the folks really wanted to listen to him a little bit. He's going to continue on and coach his girlfriend, Tina Stickney. It's progressed to the next level. It's more than just girlfriend. They're not married, but it's...
I think they're engaged now, I believe.
Are
I think
they?
she had a ring in. Yep. I was giving him a hard time the other day. He said she had a ring, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I've known Stu a lot of years. Fun guy. Great to hang out with. Always fun to bowl with, too.
Yeah, not a lot of action going on right here. We've got dead pairs there. We head over to the Sky Cam. Not much going on here. So we'll just stay here. Mike Flanagan here with you at the Reed-Hawthorne TNBA Memorial Singles Classic. I'm joined by Vernon Peterson, Zeke Bate. You guys checking your phones there? You guys got a bug out?
I'm getting ready to bug out, I think, yeah.
Not a problem at all.
But thanks for having us.
You guys are fantastic. We appreciate you guys coming by.
I'll definitely see you tomorrow and definitely see you in St. Louis. Keep up a good job.
Yeah, appreciate that very much. The St. Louis shout out. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, looks like a fun time. I already got my doubles partners lined up, I think.
Oh, you do? Great.
Yeah.
Who's that? Do you know? Can you
Brian
announce?
Valente.
Okay.
And Rob Gotchel.
Oh, Rob Gotchel, yeah.
Yeah, those two can
pretty
strike
good.
a little bit, yeah. They're not too bad bowlers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, we'll have fun, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be a good time, and it's going to be a good weekend, and a lot of prize money in
Go
that
hang
one.
out with Pete down there, see if we can get
Pete's
trouble that
actually,
way.
he's going to be bowling a senior stop that week, actually, in Alabama.
Yeah, he is old now, ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
Pete Weber, a senior. Oh, wow.
I know it. Can you believe it? Mark McDowell, too. Many of them. Brian
Duke
Goebel.
this year? Duke this year or next year?
I think he's next year.
Okay.
Parker Bone will be coming as well.
Parker,
yeah.
How old's Duke?
He's 49-50. He's pushing it.
He's close.
Yeah.
So Pete wants to win the Player of the Year this year before it gets even tougher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's
all
still
right,
in
guys.
great shape, and that boy can definitely strike still.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
So, well, thanks for having us.
Vernon Peterson, Zeke Bite, thank you so much for coming by.
My pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. There you have it. Mike Flanagan flying solo now. Appreciate it, guys. Guys, take care. Bowl good tomorrow. Bring it home. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Love all our guests in the chat, too. I mean, the O'Keefe's watching from the hotel room at the Southwest tournament of some sort. April Ellis also checking in. We miss you here, April. We thought for sure we were going to see you next year, maybe. So great bowling tournaments happening out there throughout the United States. And just me, Mike Flanagan, here with you in the booth as you see me still leaving it on empty chairs. I'm sure that's what you all want to watch right now. So I'll take you over to where some action could happen here. We're getting through this. 3 games in the books, 2 more games, and then we'll get out of here, take our cameras down. We'll come back in the morning. Action's going to start at 8:45 tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. we'll get started with competition. It'll be 5 games, for the ladies, 5 game for the men, 4 games for the seniors. Then they're going to cut to the cashers, in which is going to be 93 women enter this tournament. 12 are going to cash, so we'll have 12 women bowling in the cashers round, which will be 4 more games. And in the men's division, we'll take 28, I believe they said unofficially, 28 spots. We'll then bowl 4 more games, and we'll get down to the top 5. And in the men's division, they'll bowl 4 more games, and that'll be the top 9, I believe, if my math is correct. It's a little late, but around 9 seniors, and then we'll have 3 step ladders happening at one time for you. And then those final matches will come in, and we'll get done probably around 6:30. We'll do the awards presentation. We'll interview the champions this year. We'll get everything posted online. We'll head out of here. We'll drive back to St. Louis, and we'll archive all this on YouTube for everybody. So a lot of work still to be done here at the Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic. I'm happy to be here bringing you the action with my team, Brian Burkhart, Matt Turek as well. Matt Turek now joins me back in the booth. How we doing, Matt?
Oh, pretty good. I just went down there to check out the women for a little bit.
Literally check them out?
Well, that too, and see their scores. Went down there, talked to Robert Hammond for a little bit, just check in and see how he did today. He didn't do too well. Ashley Cole's down there is bowling pretty good, though. She's from St. Louis, going out. They're a nice couple. I like Robert Hammond.
We just had a tremendous segment there,
yeah,
Matt,
I saw that.
with Stu Williams from the PBA Tour from England, watching his girlfriend Tina Stickney. They love to bowl, and they love to hang out and watch each other bowl and support each other. And we had Stu in the booth, always a fan favorite. Zeke Bate, who's only been bowling highly competitive for 4 years.
I can't believe that.
Yeah,
and
unbelievable.
He's in 4th in this tournament.
It's amazing what a cell phone can do. Did you hear him? He said he recorded all of his bowling.
Oh, really?
He was watching it back, trying to straighten out his swing plane and all that good stuff. So,
wow.
Yeah, unbelievable. And then, of course, Vernon Peterson from Boogie Nights joining us here in the booth as well. So you and I right now, I don't know if anybody else wants to sit in or join us, but you know who we can get to sit in probably is Ted Pritz. Ted Pritz.
That would have to be something that you'd have to get. I do not know Ted.
Yeah, Ted bowled pretty good today. He's from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I believe. I see him just sitting down looking at his phone, watching some people bowl. So let me see if I can get this done.
Okay.
Ryan as well. I think I can get Ryan also. Ryan, I always.
So where are we at here? Is this game 4 now?
Game 4 coming up. I'll double check and confirm that, but I believe it should be game 4 coming up. So 2 games to go. Mike Flanagan here with you. Going to turn over to Matt Turek for a minute, flying solo. I'll see if I can line up a couple guests. We'll take this thing home. It's InsideBowling.com TV.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to stick here with the Skycam. We're going to check out Bushini here on lane number 40. She went 9 spare here in the first. Let's see what she can do here on lane 40. Ball's on the lane. Looks a little inside of target. Oh, it comes in high, the 3-6-10. Everybody out here on the women's side, down here on this side of the house, looks like they're trying to play pretty straight still. Not sure how the lanes are breaking down. I imagine they're carrying down a little bit since everybody's playing off to the right with low rev rates. Scores in the area seem to be falling down a little bit.
Okay, Mike Flanagan back here with you, and I told you I was going to go round up some guests, and these are 2 of my favorite guys. We save the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. We get the best guests in the business, and a couple of guys that I've bowled this tournament against the last few years and have been so nice crossing with them and talking to them, even though I was bowling like a complete donk. I think I made match play once. I've made every cut, but I've bowled like a donk the last couple of years, and these guys didn't mind me with my slow hook ball roll, as Matt Turek likes to talk about in the broadcast. But I'm joined
13 miles an hour.
Yeah,
I'm not supposed to say that.
Right? No, not at all. And how horrible I am. But besides that, we're going to set this up beautifully here. Ryan Whitney joins us, and Ted Pritz, a couple of great guys here bowling a tournament, and they're competing in the event, and said they would stop by with us. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you,
for
sir.
having us.
We'll start with you, Ryan. You've got an unorthodox style a little bit. You just use your fingers on the ball, no thumb, correct?
2 fingers, yes, sir.
Yeah, we need to move the mic up just a little bit up on you. A little bit. There you go.
Better?
Yep. Welcome
There we
to
go.
the.
Now I can hear you.
It's like the Price
Okay.
is Right. It's like Bob Barker. Get you all straightened out here.
Thank you.
He's like a toddler.
It's like an info. You ever go into like Costco or Sam's Club and there's that guy standing there trying to sell you the juicer?
The Juice Man Jr.
Yeah, you got to look. Yeah, you
I
gotta
used to have one of those. Those things were amazing.
Oh, now we're finally getting your true colors, Matt Turek.
I'm usually the
It
one
was
that,
good.
I'm usually the guy that jumps in the cart, gets pushed around.
Yeah, Ryan Whitney, meet Matt Turek, and Ted, meet Matt Turek. That's
How you doing?
How you doing?
We call him
Nice to meet you, man.
our
Nice to
intern.
meet you.
If you've ever seen Howard Stern, he's Gary the retard. that's right.
Bowling!
No, I'm just kidding. That was for all the 13 miles per hour ball speed stuff.
Yeah, I'll take it all weekend. That's fine.
But anyway, Ryan's got this thing perfected, this 2-fingered release. But it's cooler than Mike Miller's. It's a cooler version. And where do you sit in the tournament right now, Ryan?
Very low. I finished at plus 67. I had 2 bad first games, both blocks, but, it's a grind, and it's why it's 10 games and not, 4 or 5. So got a lot of room to make up tomorrow, but, I'm fully confident I can do it.
And also joined now by Ted Pritz. He's on the Motive staff. Do you still live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Ted?
Yes, sir. I'm actually north of Dallas in a little town called Little Elm, about 25 minutes north of Dallas.
And Ted, you're on the Motive staff, and you've had a lot of success in this tournament. Have you won this tournament?
I finished the first 2 years I came out. I finished 5th the first year and 4th the second year, actually.
Okay, I knew you made some deep runs in this event, but have not been able to get the job done. What would it mean to you to actually take this title home?
It'd be really nice to help out. Definitely support the TNBA tournaments. They throw a lot of great events up here in the Cleveland area, and also down in Texas. There's a ton of events. I go to Memphis every year as often as possible. But it'd just be awesome just to support these guys and get a victory for Motive.
Yeah, Ted, obviously you bowled this event today. You've bowled 10 games of qualifying. Take us through your day a little bit and tell us where you sit right now.
I'm actually, I think I'm in like 8th place at the moment. I'm plus 311. Started out, they're extremely tight for me. I mean, I'm playing an area of the lane I'm really not super comfortable with. I was right at 10, closer to 5 most of the day, and just kind of going up the lane, and was able to throw a couple balls that really hooked for me, and they gave me a really good look.
What balls were you throwing today?
I threw the Talon, Raptor Talon by Motive.
That's the gray one?
The gray one, and the green and black Primal Scream.
We're watching lanes 37 through 42, gentlemen, here on our monitors as these ladies continue to bowl in game number 4 of the Reed-Hawthorne Singles Classic. Mike Flanagan, Matt Turek, Ted Pritz, Ryan Whitney here with us. These women, what makes you guys stick around and watch the ladies bowl tonight? Do you guys have some people competing that ride back to the hotel with? Or?
We had a group of about 15 that flew up from Houston that we're here with, watching support. Kind of every tournament that we bowl with down in Dallas, Houston, Fort Worth area, we, kind of do together. And it's always a big support thing, so got to do what they do for us.
Yeah, that's a big deal, no doubt about it. We often see many people just leave. As a matter of fact, a good example of that is I remember I was out with the PBA for the Detroit Winter Swing, and Wes Malott made a TV show that ended at just after midnight. And he's got housemates in that, and the guys went back to the house instead of staying and supporting them. So it's always nice to have that support sticking around.
Always.
What do we got here in the chat, gentlemen? What are you guys pointing at
Somebody
here?
corrected me. I guess I'm in 6th place. So somebody corrected me there on the screen.
And your doubles partner that's not here says, hello, Ted and Ryan.
How you doing, April?
Hi, April.
That would be April Ellis. She lives up in Wichita now.
Soon to be married, April Ellis.
Absolutely.
That is correct. Her and Mr. Billy Murphy.
What's the age difference there? Do we know?
I'm not 100% sure.
About 2, 3, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Years old or difference?
All of a sudden, it turns, 11 o'clock here
Wow.
right here? And
April just commented and said 12 years.
12
wow.
years.
Okay,
Wow.
April, sorry.
I knew Billy was
awesome.
advancing himself. Good for you.
Atta girl.
But yeah, you see those two, and they seem extremely happy. We've seen a little bit of that though. We've got Lindsay Boomershine in the field, married Hank Boomershine, Ruth Papa with Mike Rose.
Yes.
So right there, those are the three power couples of bowling. We just claimed it right here. And if you didn't know about this one, guys, we've been spreading the word about this great one. But that's 7 in a row. You guys know what that is now?
No, what is that?
Jeff Goodger, my good friend now, who I got teamed up with at the PBA at the Winter Swing. He coined the phrase for 7 in a row. It's the ham turkey dinner. So it's got the ham bone and the turkey mixed in together. So the ham turkey dinner.
Awesome.
And then for every strike after that, if you add one to it, it's you just add one more at dinner. So the best you can do is you can have 12 in a game, so you would have the ham turkey dinner plus 5. So you could bring 5 to dinner with you.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool. And then you get to pick who it is. So
Yeah,
exactly. If you guys shoot 300 or something tomorrow and you come over, I'm going to interview you, and I'm basically going to say, who are you taking to dinner with you?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to name 5 people off the top of your head.
Got it.
And I think Ryan would be a good start.
Absolutely.
I think I would be a great second choice. Brian would be a great third choice, and Matt would be a good fourth choice.
Well, everybody up here, because Ron will probably be gone, so I'm staying until Monday.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that. Ham turkey dinner.
Ted shot 300 last year, so it's quite possible.
Yeah, Ted, you like making runs too, man. It's like you come in on Sunday and you got like a Darth Vader mask on or something. You just really turn it up to another level. I know last year you fell a little short of where you wanted to be. But I think one of these years you're definitely going to get it done here. Year after year, you have a lot of success in this building.
Yeah, it just seems I get in the right part of the lane and I get some carry.
There are some awesome lady bowlers here.
Yes, there is.
This is by far one of the best tournaments every year to come to. See the best from the best all around.
And no pros either. I mean, it's all amateur bowlers. There's a few PBA card holders, but not a lot. I remember seeing Paul Kaler here the last couple of years has been around. I didn't see him this year. Billy Orlikowski obviously has competed on the PBA Tour. Ronnie Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you haven't won a title in the last 2 years, I believe it is, you're okay. But if you've won a national title, then it's 10 years.
We got a tweet coming in here. Ted and Ryan on the feed is worth me being up late watching. 11 by Texas Bowlers.
Boom.
Thank you very
there
much.
you go.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Who was that from?
That is Got Game 86.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it either way. Thanks for staying up late with us.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, we still have 137 viewers this late, guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have fun doing this. I've been bowling the event the last few years, and now I don't get to bowl because obviously we have to do this. I do kind of miss being out on the lanes here. I like this building. I like that the shot normally plays somewhat slick, at least in some part of the lane. There's normally some OB in this bowling center. Last year we didn't see it as much, but it's nice to see the tournament conditions turn back to something a little more demanding this year.
Always.
From a bowler standpoint as well as from a, just watching the tournament online or even in person.
Looks like Got Game 86 is Wanda. You guys.
Wanda Parker.
Well, there you go.
Wanda Parker, maybe?
Yeah, she just says Wanda, so that's up to you guys to determine which Wanda that is.
It's the only one I can think
That's
of.
about the only one I know as well.
I know another one. A fish called Wanda. I know that one. I've seen that movie a couple of times. And then Trisha Reed here, obviously. She's made TV before. She's bowled on ESPN. I believe it was the Women's U.S. Open, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes. Fantastic young lady bowler.
Absolutely. Very determined. Very great bowler. Paired up with Daphne Smith here. And can you believe the seniors are still bowling, guys?
It's just like a SASPA tournament.
I kind of want to go down and like interview them and be like, "Excuse me, what time do you normally go to bed, sir?"
Is it breakfast time yet?
9.
Did you take your pills?
Oh, come
Sorry.
on,
Sorry.
guys. You know what? I'm gonna save that YouTube clip right there. I'm gonna cut that out, and then in about 30 years, considering I am a little bit younger than you guys, I'm gonna play that back when you're bowling in the senior division.
Please do. Please do.
Yes.
And when I come down with your Asper cream.
What are you talking about? I already use it.
More tweets coming in here. Inside Bowling doing a great job streaming this event. Time to go to sleep. Cheer on Jesse to shoot for that title.
Jesse Smith, maybe?
Don't know.
Lindsay Boomershine's actually in our picture here. She's got a very colorful outfit on tonight. She's got the fuchsia pink pants with the fuchsia pink and lighter colored pastel pink polka dot, black, gray, and lime green jersey. I think I described that properly. That's quite the outfit.
Keeps you awake, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you need that this time of night. Did you notice they've got new masking units here, too? It's kind of like the solar system.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
We talked about this on the way in as well. We were watching live on NASA's feed in the car. 400,000 viewers on Ustream, actually.
Yeah, that's what blows my mind is there were 400,000 people watching.
Did you guys hear what happened?
No.
Yeah, there was an asteroid that was going to enter the Earth's atmosphere closer to the Earth than any other whatever you would call that, Matt Turek.
Yeah,
he's the expert.
It was closer than any other asteroid in human history, recorded human history.
And then over in Russia, they thought it was coming for them because
that was the night before.
A meteor
actually collided and came in and caused damage.
A sonic
injured
boom.
500 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a really big deal.
It was a big deal, yeah.
Matt Turek is our resident alien in the booth.
Yeah. I actually got a funny picture about that.
Sci-fi.
Got a picture in his phone. Chad Roberts, why don't you get over here? Chad Roberts, get over here. Get a camera set here. We'll do another one of my classic interviews that I've been doing this week. 'Cause I love interviewing people. You got me, Matt?
I got you.
All right, Chad Roberts and I are going to hang out right over here. We'll have that interview coming up in just a couple of seconds here. This interview is going to be brought to you by Corona Extra, a great tournament sponsor of this event.
Oh.
All right, over here with Chad Roberts now. Chad bowled my inside bowling tournament the first year, then he stiffed me the second year. How do we bowl this event here? You always come out and bowl the Reed-Hawthorne. How did you do today?
Well, they were a little tougher than what I heard last year. I didn't bowl last year. I bowled they had the Columbus stop, the PBA stop. I bowled there last year, and this year it was they were a little tight. They I'd used a little more surface than what I thought. I struggled a little the first set. I put a little 500 on. I started pretty good. I had to grind it out. I ended up missing the cut for Sunday, and it was a grind. It was a little bit of a grind.
Now I gotta tell everybody at home, this is Chad, and he's a little fried about how he's bowled today. And he's got his buddies back here making fun of him because he's had a little bit to drink tonight. But he's always a good sport, and we can always trust him on camera. But little do you know, folks at home, do we have the camera on us right now, Matt?
On you guys, yeah.
Yeah, great. This is not Chad Roberts. This is Aaron Rodgers, quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. Right here. He's Aaron Rodgers. He's a dead lookalike right here. So are you single right now, Chad?
I am not, actually. 6 months into a nice, solid relationship. So, ladies, I am off the market.
No more touchdown passes for you, ladies. He's taken.
I'm taking the touchback. I'm just going to settle back.
All right, well, Chad, you're one of my favorites. You know we got a great relationship, buddy, and just wanted to have you come by. I wanted to say hello. Back to our wonderful friends in the booth. We're done with Chad down here as he needs to go home with his friends and get some. Oh, wait a minute. Time out. We're still on? They're requesting a hand hug. Oh, that's the Columbus hand hug. Can you see that? I guess I got it. I got it too. You see that? Right there. All right, back to the action, Matt. We got to wrap this thing up. This is ridiculous. Okay, that's what we do, guys. We just get the best guests in the business. Ted Pritz, Ryan Whitney joining us. We're watching lanes 37 through 42. Lindsay Boomershine getting it back going there. It was a good shot by her. I have no idea where she sits in the standings. Brian, have we been updating these standings?
I don't think we've been getting anything from anybody.
No standings coming through, huh?
Discount double check.
Discount double check. Wichita Windmill. We've got names for everything. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go check on that. Can you guys handle this for just a minute without me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I haven't asked that all weekend. I just leave.
You've just been leaving, so I guess we'll be all right here.
All right, so I'm going to leave you in good hands here with the boys.
I'll talk to them about the same thing I talk to most people. I was asking everybody that comes into the booth here, what's your guys' favorite bowling ball of all time?
Favorite bowling ball of all time?
Mine would be the High Road Storm.
That's a good one.
Not to go against my present company, but back in the day when
right,
I was
any time
the Lightning Storm.
When
it first
great
came
ball.
out was the ball of choice for me back when I was younger.
Yeah, I go with the original Triton Heat.
Yep, that was awesome.
Yeah, I love that ball. That and the Green Pearl Stomp. And I got a story. I think I said this story probably an hour ago on the air, but I'm going to say it again anyway. I got a Green Pearl Stomp off the rack at a bowling center, and my dad bowls, and I gave it to my dad, being nice to him, and he recently stopped bowling. Took it out of his bag. I was going to re-drill it for myself. I had it in my room for about a week, cracked all the way around. I cried for a week and a half. I was so sad. Kudasi, here we are in the chat, the Kudasi, I had one of those also. That was a great ball.
Yep, Kudasi was good. Threw that back in the day
Original Red
as well.
Pulse.
Oh, yeah, the Red Pulse.
Yep, that was good.
Yeah. Teal Rhino.
Teal?
Teal. Oh.
The guy in our pair is using that for a spare ball today.
Was a guy in Oklahoma City not too long ago, went up there for a doubles tournament at Holiday Lanes, and that dude struck every shot for 10 games, it seemed like, with a Teal Rhino.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There's a guy back home, Derek. He's got like 5 of them, and that's all he throws.
Really?
Everywhere he goes, travel league, he's got a bag full of Teal Rhinos. It's great, and he scores well with them. So
that's good.
More power to him.
Yes, sir.
It's like Scott Knack with the red hammer.
Oh, Burgundy hammer.
Burgundy hammer.
Well, here's a blue hammer.
Yeah,
blue hammer
I saw that come in.
Yeah.
Lindsay Boomershine with a double.
Somebody talking about the old turbo, black turbos.
Yeah, that might be before my time.
Well, how old
yellow
are
dot.
You? Yeah, yellow dot.
Shot my first 300 with a yellow dot.
Oh, wow.
Showing your age now.
Yeah, you're right. That was 16 years ago.
I guess the oldest ball I own, I guess, would be an original black angle.
Yep.
And it is in a beautiful condition, too. I never throw it.
Ball's worth some money nowadays.
Yeah. Here we go. There's a tweet in the Brunswick Twisted Fury. I'll post that up on the screen there. That's a good ball. Good ball from the Brunswick line.
2-300s with a yellow dot.
Boom. On old beat up wood. Nothing better.
Black Omega.
Ooh.
Oh,
remember
man.
that?
Yes.
Yeah, or
Tam Washington.
the Phantom.
Tam Washington used to crush the Dallas area with one of those. And then they had the blue one as well. Of course, that guy strikes with anything.
Let's ask Mike now that he's back. Mike,
what'd you find out for us, Mike?
I've got some standings here after 7 total games. That would be 2 games in this block. You're watching game number 4 here of the ladies' second block. Just past midnight, 12:05 a.m. here on the East Coast. I'd like to welcome you into Saturday morning coverage.
Sunday morning.
Thank you.
Mike.
See, that's what I'm saying. I've been here since 7. What can I say? Sunday morning coverage as we go back in time and we correct that statement. Here we go. Jasmine Coleman is leading right now. She is at 1584, so that's 184 over. Just 2 pins back. Tracy Petrucia, 1582. 2 pins back of her. Boy, this is a trend. Arnita Yarborough, followed by Jennifer Maples, Jennifer Higgins. That's your top 5. 1540 for Higgins, 1584 for your leader, Jasmine Coleman. So very, very tight. And as we go down and we look ahead at this top 12, I know they're cutting to half the field, but really they want to cash. They want to get in that top 12. Right now, 14:56. So 56 over right now sits 12th.
How many women's entries were there, Mike?
There were, I got it over here, 93 total. And they're going to cut to 47 and then cash 12.
Okay.
Matt over there reading my notes perfectly. Glad you can make out that chicken scratch over there that I have written.
That's not too bad.
I appreciate that, Matt. I appreciate you giving me a little bit of
I'll
slack
try
here.
and give you a little compliments after
this is my first time here doing this. Yeah, thank you. Am I doing okay, Dad?
Yes, son. If you keep it up, I might buy you a video game on the way home.
Thank you. We still on the jib?
Yes, we are.
Lindsay Boomershine will break down her game on lane 38. She's recently been throwing a lot of Storm and Roto-Grip stuff, obviously with the affiliation with Hank, and she's had some success. She's taken her game serious again. She's testing bowling equipment all the time and bowling a lot. She's been bowling very, very well. As I look down my sheet here, she is in 15th through 7 games. They're in game number 9 right now. She's opened up this block earlier with 482 her first 2 games. She is 48 over, so turning it around this block. I don't know what she had game number 3. I guess I could find out. Rocio Restrepo is coming over this way, too. She's got a really great style. She went to Wichita State University. She sits 11th. Might be able to get an interview, maybe.
I want to bring up one thing here. I went down to check scores down on the seniors here on the feature pair on the right. I don't know his name. The gentleman here does have the first 9 strikes. That will be our first 300 of the tournament. So I think we're going to go head down there in a minute.
I got Matt running around like crazy, but I'm going to be able to get an interview here. We'll be ready for you in just a second.
We got 300 going on down there very shortly, Mike. So
all right, I'll keep it quick. I want to check in here.
3, 2, 1, go.
I've got Rocio Restrepo. Is that the right way? Is that how you say your name?
Rocio Restrepo. It's close enough.
Very good. Yeah, I can't get that whole. Yeah, I just can't. I do some PBA work too. Ruiz and Gomez. I can't get that down either. But anyway, you've been bowling very, very good. We like your game a lot. Wichita State alum. What do you think about this tournament?
Well, it's a very good tournament. I mean, there's a lot of money to win here. And this night, I haven't really bowled that good. I've been struggling. But this morning, I bowled pretty good and make a little bit of money. So.
Yeah, we watched you bowl earlier. You throw the ball great style, Wichita State. You bowl a lot of events, and we just wanted to get you over here and say hello, give you a little bit of camera time, and wish you good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, good luck to you. The rest of the block here, another game to go. Back to you guys.
All right, well, we're going to take it down here on 47 and 48, where on 48 he's up there in the 10th frame going for 300 as the first 9 strikes. Not positive on who this is. I can't read the name. Can you guys make that out? It might be better in the blue shirt there.
That could be Hannes.
Hannes?
Ted Hannes?
Ted Hannes?
Possibly.
Let's see where he's standing at here in the standings. Oh, this is after game 4. That ain't going to help us much.
That's okay, but that is him, though.
Yeah, well, he was sitting 8th going into this
block.
block.
You guys know this is just not anybody, right?
Oh. That's through the face.
I guess we jinxed him.
That's Ted Hannes.
Ted Hannes. You guys were right. Jinxed him. Yeah, blame it on me.
Yeah, we got a name for that. Could you pass me my phone? Just unplug it there, Matt. I've got 2 names for it. I can't ever remember it. I got it written down here on my phone. It's called the you guys can vote. Tell me which one you like better. It's the Stream Crusher or the Buzzkill.
I like Stream Crusher.
Stream Crusher.
The Stream Crusher. We just stream crushed Ted Hannes. And I've watched Ted Hannes bowl a lot on television over the years. Ted Hannes, I can't believe he's a senior.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That guy's done more in his career than half the people in this building combined. Ted, let's talk a little bit about what you do back home. I know you're involved in the industry, aren't you?
I used to be. Actually, I work for a Texas Mexico Power company now, but I do a lot with the Y&M Pro Shops, your neighborhood pro shops there in Dallas. Anthony Lavery, Jeff Martin, Chris Castro, just to mention some of the guys that work in those shops. It's owned by Hugh Dew. He's got 3 shops there in Dallas.
Hoodoo?
Yep, Hugh Dew.
That's a cool name.
That's exactly his name.
Hoodoo.
Yep.
Kind of like who knew? Who do?
I do.
Yeah. Who do? Who knew?
The question is, how do you spell it, Mike?
You want to look at these standings here? Oh, look at this. See, we're here to aim to please. You just have those. Have fun with those. What do you got? What is so funny, you guys?
Nothing. It's getting late.
Yeah, it is getting late.
It is. Slap happy.
No, it is. It's just after midnight.
Been up here for how many hours? At least 19 to 20.
Oh, it's later than that. I'm looking at Central Time.
Yeah,
it's be Central.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock around here. Rocio, did you know that it's 1 o'clock in the morning now? It's Sunday morning.
I'm not trying to think about it because I'm already tired, so I'm just
buggied about it.
Absolutely, I hear you there. All right, yeah, I was just wanting to know if you knew that or not. It is. Now you know. Now you know it's 1 a.m. Practice starts in 7.5 hours. Just letting you know. Oh, you got to get your hair looking good when you win this tournament tomorrow, right? 200 and something over. She's going to do it tomorrow on 6 hours sleep, maybe.
Maybe.
No, it'll be less than that. She's got to get up at 6 to do her hair. We're looking at 3. I wonder if she's getting Taco Bell tonight.
Have you seen one around here?
I have not, actually.
Me neither.
Well, we drive 20 minutes to our hotel. There's plenty along the way.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a Taco Bell.
Yeah, Brian wants Steak and Shake still tonight.
Does he?
He's dying to have this milkshake meal.
All
right, guys, let's have some fun here. You guys are probably getting ready to bug out, right? You guys,
A little bit.
you're gonna stick out to the. You're gonna hang with us for a while. Oh, thank you guys, appreciate that. When it's just Matt and I in the booth, it's boring. Nobody knows us. We don't have fans from all over the world like you guys.
We have nothing else to do tomorrow morning. Yeah, just bowl.
Yeah, it's just bowling.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. Just bowl.
It's just bowling.
So if I had to give you guys, I'll start with Ted first. I'm going to give you odds on the tournament. You can take Adam Barta at plus 7-1, or the field at minus 600. What would you take?
I'd almost have to go with Adam.
At those odds?
At those odds.
All right, how about 3-1 Adam Barta? The field pays 1-1. Who would you take, Adam Barta or the field?
Man's got a great track record here. I got to go with Adam.
Wow, you'd go for the 3-1 payday.
Got to trust in my boy, man.
It's his house. He's won 3 years in a row.
The two.
Two.
This would be
This
three.
would be 3. Okay.
He's bidding for
Excuse me.
3. 3 is on all of our minds,
Even
Ryan.
the chat wants Barta.
You know, Pete's been in the booth a lot, and we get given a hard time because it's Adam Barta all the time. But it's his brother, for crying out loud. But I do like to be the villain, and I do like to call out and say that Adam Barta is not going to win this tournament this year. Even though we have a great relationship, he and I just got to believe that in a one-game match that you're not flipping a coin because Adam's side is a little bigger than the other side, but I just got to believe that winning this tournament 3 times in a row would be a feat. And if he does it, I'll be the first guy to shake his hand.
Most definitely.
My money is on Ronnie Sparks this year, you guys. I think it's Ronnie Sparks' year. He sits about 250 over after 10 games. He had a good second block, throwing the ball phenomenally well, and that's my vote for winning the tournament. No offense to you guys.
Had a nice score up here, 256. Someone in the chat was asking who exactly that was. I didn't get a chance to see it. I don't know who.
Her last name's McKinney. I don't know, or Kinney. I don't know who that is. I don't know her first name.
I don't even know where she went. Hey, is that her in the
She's
green?
going down to on the end.
Oh, she's moving.
She's
Okay. Okay. So I thought maybe we could get a quick interview, but she's already down there, so never mind on that. Sorry about that, Chuck B.
Tell Mike he needs to get a quick interview with Elizabeth Sinicki over here too. His,
Christina Kinney.
Christina Kenny, that's who that is.
Yes.
You're lined up for any type of interview you want there, Mike, if you want to.
Who am I looking for?
Right behind you, to your right, Elizabeth Sinicki.
Oh, yeah, you guys know this young lady,
Yeah,
right?
she works with my wife at USBC headquarters in Arlington.
She works at USBC headquarters?
Yes.
Go get her.
What does she do there?
She and my wife are both in the youth department. I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
Is she getting ready to bowl here? No,
I'm
going to grab her. Watch
go
this.
Ahead.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Can we talk real quick? Oh, okay. Are you up right now? These guys put me up to it. Okay, so she's going to bowl first.
You're going to bowl, then you're going to interview.
See, you're getting me in trouble, you guys.
You'll be all right.
All right, we're gonna break down her game. We on the jib?
We are now.
Okay, great. So Elizabeth Sinicki, I got the name right?
Yes.
That's correct.
Great. Don't want to offend her when we interview her here. She's throwing the Rotogrip Wrecker, maybe?
Yes, she's on Rotogrip staff.
Rotogrip staff right here. Chris Schlimmer, brand manager. Looks like she's playing around the 7th board. Oh, she's not going to want to talk to us after that.
Oh, no, she does not look happy.
Just blame it on Ryan. It's okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, wasn't your fault.
That's okay. I get blamed for everything. Nothing new there.
I think she's going to pick this right here and come back with a lot of momentum and, tackle me when we do this interview. She's bowling with Rocio.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's got a good look at it.
Oh, man.
man.
That was it right there, guys. Yeah. Well, here she is. We didn't want to see we didn't want to see the 210, but you work for USBC, I understand.
I do. Yes, I do in the youth department.
Work in the youth department. What's a typical day for you like there?
It just depends on what's going on, whether it's trade shows, membership time. It just really depends.
Well, we didn't want to take you for long, but Ryan put us up to this interview. We want to wish you good luck this game. We want you to have the highest game that you've had. I know you should have just picked the 210. It was a great attempt.
Thanks.
Okay, well, good luck. Throw a strike here. Take your time. Let's see this wrecker hit the pocket. And let's see you throw 3 or 4 in a row here. 7 in a row. What would that be, Ryan?
Turkey dinner.
Ted, can you help us out on that? It's not the turkey dinner. Remember the 2 things that go together?
Ham and turkey?
Yes, ham and turkey dinner. That's right. Ham and turkey dinner right here coming up. Elizabeth Sinicki right here. She's going to get the first leg of this ham and turkey dinner. Lane 42. I'm sure Lindsay will talk to us too if she completes this game. We should have another pair coming. We should. I don't know why just all of a sudden there would just be a pair.
Yeah. Well, I just noticed a dead pair, and then there's another dead pair there.
I think that group is just that skip procedure is off.
Oh, okay.
Megan Kelly, she throws the ball pretty well. I had to grab her. I think she sent me a friend request the other day on Facebook. I saw it spelled with an H. Might have been a Twitter follower, actually. Speaking of which, you can go check that out. Twitter, Inside Bowling, we have our own Twitter page, insidebowling.com/Inside Bowling. But, yeah, you can check that out. You can also check us out on Facebook. And you can communicate with us here with hashtag Inside Bowling. Any tweets pending, Matt?
Oh, yeah, they've been coming in. They slowed down in the last 5 minutes, but they've been coming in. I've been putting them up there.
Mike, what got you started into wanting to do this?
That's a really good question.
Might have been something to do with that 13-mile-an-hour ball speed.
Yeah. Yeah, good Matt Turek over there.
I'm going to be sleeping out on the balcony.
Have you ever seen Vacation where they tie the dog to the bumper?
Yes.
I'm just saying. No, I've watched a lot of sporting events. I've watched a lot of bowling. I've been a student of acting and comedy and all that kind of stuff. Huge Saturday Night Live improv fan, and I love bowling. So if there was any way ever possible that I could nobody's ever going to hire me to be like a morning guy or something like that on our local radio station or TV show or anything like that. So we started an Inside Bowling show. I just started streaming some events from my laptop. We started doing some high-stakes bowling with one camera on a webcam. And then I met this guy right here, Brian Burkhart. He's the big cheese right here. And he said, you want this to look a little bit better? I can help you out. And now we have evolved into this metropolis of a situation that we have here. Thanks to Brian. We are the perfect team, honestly.
Awesome.
You know, there's husbands and wives, and then there's work people that just balance you out, and that's what we are. And then, as I've said a couple of times on this broadcast, I seem to be like a piece of Velcro. And all these people just throw themselves at me that want to help on this thing, and they just stick to me, and we just keep going right down the road. So
awesome.
That's awesome.
But I do enjoy it, and I try to get better at it. I watch every minute of every broadcast all the way back through afterwards, like in the middle of the night.
I got to say, I do too. I've done 3 of them. I've watched them all.
Yeah, and you write down notes to see how you can get better and things like that. We're self-taught. There is no training here, which I know everybody at home, we can tell. But yeah, so that's why we do it, and I just love bowling, and I think people really enjoy this, and I love doing things live. You should see me trying to tape something. I'm terrible. It takes like 20 takes. You wouldn't think that, because live, I think I do a pretty decent job at things live. I'd rather just shoot it live. I don't want to do any taping. I don't think I could ever be an actor. I have so much appreciation for actors now, having to memorize lines and everything. I was on a movie set with Pete Weber, that Split movie down in Louisville.
Yeah.
Mike Wolf makes a cameo appearance. He's a bartender in that movie. It's going to come out later this year. I was part of this movie. I'm an extra. I'm in the background cheering away in the big final scene. It was a blast. But to watch Pete, he had like 5 lines, and he was nervous as can be, Pete Weber. And he had to like change every line because he just wasn't comfortable with memorizing it and blurting it out the way that it was written for him. and I would have been the same way. But, and then we get hooked up with these organizations, and we meet these great people, and we help make their event a little bit better, and we bring it to the masses, and these great working relationships. I mean, when I was a junior bowler, okay, I would go bowl Junior Olympic Gold. I'd go bowl the Collegiate Masters Tournament or the Junior Masters Tournament in Dayton, Ohio at Capri Lanes when the fronts of the lanes used to just be burnt, and you're bowling that late night block, and you're loft in the left gutter cap when that was unheard of before the two-handers of the world and the really, really aggressive cover stocks. I mean, they were aggressive, don't get me wrong. Nitro R squared, but, seriously. And I love those bowling tournaments. And I would go to a youth tournament, and, I'd be there for a whole week or a weekend, and we'd watch the finals, and then we'd all go home. And I'd go back home, and I'd get on, like, America Online and talk with Alex Cavaniero or Bill O'Neill or Mike Fagan on a message board, and we'd all just can't wait to meet up again. Rory Kalanquin and, Brian Hatcher and those guys, and we'd get out there, and then I'd cry almost when I get home because I want to go bowl another tournament. Well, this is kind of like me at 33 years old being able to do that again because I get to come out, I get to be a part of the whole tournament, I get to BS with guys like you guys and everybody else, I get to call the tournament, I get to interact with all the fans in the chat, which is amazing. They are so smart. I can sit here and say, oh, you know what? I'm not sure where Lindsay Boomershine went to college, even though I know she went to Nebraska. And within like 3 seconds, there'll be 25 people typing Nebraska.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so easy. They make it so easy on us, and it's just, I love it. I mean, it's great. It is unbelievable.
So, Mike, where are you guys going to from here? Where are you broadcasting next?
You'd think we'd have like a traveling circus trailer or something, but well, actually, 3 weekends in a row. This is quite hard on us. Last weekend we were in Dubuque, Iowa. We did the Clark University tournament with Chris Uffman and Bob Hockren at beautiful Cherry Lanes in Dubuque, Iowa. Gorgeous facility inside the Diamond Joe Casino. We left there, and now we're here this weekend. Going to go home for a couple of days, archive all of this, make sure our stuff works, get in the car and head to Dubuque, Iowa, or to Waterloo, Iowa, back to Iowa for the Fusion Realtors tournament. Joe Engelkiss, he has a tournament that he gets $10,000 added from the Waterloo Convention and Visitors Bureau. The tournament pays out about 120% of all funds collected.
Wow.
And it's full every time, and he lets professionals bowl as well. Tom Hess will be there, and then, other PBA guys kind of like Dave Barris, Derek Sapp, Mark Clark will be there. It'll be a stellar field. Matt McNeil will be there, and we'll set up there. Rob Gottschall, and we'll have a great tournament there. We'll set up the same sort of thing. Lee Bedoris and I will be going to that one, and then I'll get guys like you to sit in the finals, and we get through it. This thing is really man-made by bowlers. Storm is the bowlers' company. I like to think that our live streaming services is kind of the bowlers' live streaming services.
Absolutely.
We try to put the fun in bowling, too. We really, on Saturdays during our qualifying, we like to talk more about, just fun things that are happening. What's your favorite movie? Try to get everybody really comfortable. And You love me. Oh, my goodness gracious. She loves me. Hank Boomershine, I love you. And you guys are great. But that's what we do. We just have fun. But then by the time Sunday rolls around and we get to these finals, it is much more serious. It's much more quiet. And we really try to call the action the way that it should be called, similar back to the ABC telecast that we all knew and grew and loved on Saturdays.
Oh, yeah. Chris Schenkel and Nelson Burton Jr.?
Yeah, yep.
Yep, and we watch these, at least I do, and I know Doug Lakey does, Matt McNeil does as well. We're students of the game, and we love watching these old telecasts, and I'm trying to pick up as much as I can from Schenkel, because at my InsideBowling.com tournament, we're doing a TV finals. Randy Peterson's going to be the color commentator.
I saw that.
And I'm going to be the Chris Schenkel. I'm going to do my best impersonation that I can in my own way. And it's going to be Randy and I on the call there. And we're really looking forward to bringing that thing in. We're going to have hopefully 600 or 700 people there in the stands and the bleachers. The place is going to erupt for every shot. We're going to have, full custom masking units, full signage. We'll actually have an actual set producer. Matt over here is going to be producing the board up in the booth. And we're going to do the best job we can to try to have the best online TV finals ever in the history of online streaming. And if we achieve 80% of what we're looking to do, it's going to be pretty good.
Sounds absolutely fantastic, man.
Yeah, if we pull it off, I kid you not, I'm going to rewatch it at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm probably going to cry my eyes out if we pull it off the right way. It'll mean that much.
Somebody in the chat room asked, "Where's Marshall Holman?"
Marshall is actually repairing foul lights that he kicked earlier today down on lane 77 and 78. There's a great YouTube video of Marshall kicking out the foul lights. You can go out and watch that.
Was that before or after the telecast that he ripped his shirt?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but somebody posted the other day, and I never even saw this. You know Marshall Holman double guttered on television?
Yes. I've seen that.
I'd just kind of like to go back in time and find out what was wrong with that guy.
It's the John McEnroe of bowling.
We need him back.
Yes, we do.
Think we could maybe give him some HGH or something, and maybe he can start bowling 300 games like some of these baseball players do with HGH?
It's only a matter of time before they start testing in bowling.
Barnes is ready for it. Hey, bring it on, he says. Some of the other guys aren't. Ted, you're from Texas.
Yes, sir.
God bless Texas with his own hand, I believe is how the song goes. But you run into Barnes very often?
Oh, I see him and him and Linda. I bowl a little league on Tuesday nights, University Lanes in Denton, and they'll actually sub on my team occasionally. I see Chris.
You bowl with them?
Occasionally, they come and sub on the team. It's not an every week thing. And
Ryan, do you get to bowl?
Monday night, Chris comes to bowls the men's league at AMF Louisville Lanes. He'll come and sub, and then Linda and Chris are a lock on his team on.
But it's
Tuesday.
clear that Ted has the better relationship with them than you do.
Linda is going to be my doubles partner for the Lucy Bonneau this year.
Now, are you guys going to come down and try to stream that, or is Mike J going to take care of that?
I think Extra Frame has been handling that event last year. And, we try not to step on these other guys' toes. The PBA utilizes myself to go out and help those guys, and they do a great job. I have a ton of respect for what those guys do. And, if they go back with the PBA, fantastic. We're not in some sort of bidding war or anything like that. Anything we get asked to stream so far, we've pretty much streamed. Although, we've actually talked about it. I can't be gone every weekend doing this. It's I love bowling, but these 3 weeks in a row, it's for the first time I have felt a couple of times this weekend that it's a little bit like work, and that scares me a little bit. So after this next weekend, we're going to probably take a month off, get ready for the IB Open, and really pour our heart and soul into that guy, and we can't wait to do that.
Going to try to get up there this year, Mike. Looking forward to it.
Well, I'll tell you,
on the calendar.
Not only do I like to see some terrific bowlers come out and be part of a prize fund that pays out over 100%, as if it was a slot machine. If you saw a slot machine that said over 100% payout, there would be a line around the casino and around the moat on those boat casinos also. But, I want to see people come and actually be champions in my tournament that I would like to hand a check to. and represent my tournament as a champion. And you guys would both fit that mold. So I'd like to see you guys there.
Thank you very much.
But I understand families, other commitments, things like that. Third-year tournament. If you can't make it, I just appreciate the consideration.
Oh, yeah.
And to everybody watching at home, I appreciate your consideration as well. And there's a added bonus. If you are a TNBA member and you win the tournament, that $8,000 suddenly turns into $9,000.
If you build it, they will come.
Great movie.
Yes.
Moonlight Graham. You saw it. You saw it. Annie, I think I got to drive to Boston. Is Fenway the one with the big green wall?
Yes.
Yeah, I was sitting on the third base side. You were eating a hot dog. I'll help you pack.
Mike, I just wanted to pass this along from the chat. T. Camp Jr. says, could not ask for a better run tournament in the IB Open. Just wanted you to see that because you're
That's
over there.
Tony Campagna Jr. I have a lot of respect for Tony. He knows why. I've told that story a bunch of times, so I'll just leave that for the imagination. But Tony is a class act. I can just say that. Trust me on that. What's funny is we had never ran a tournament before when we did the first one. Never ran a tournament.
Awesome.
Yep. I'm not even sure we had streamed a tournament with multiple cameras before that tournament.
First time for everything.
That's this guy right here just saying, just pumping me full of all the confidence. Oh, yeah, no problem.
I got it.
We got it. No, we got it. Not I got it. It's just funny. It just came out of nowhere. Now the scary part is everybody's noticing what we've been able to do with basically no budget. And now people are contacting us, offering us jobs within the industry. I'm not going to lead on to what it is, but I mean, seriously, if you want to, if there's no jobs in America right now, if you want to do something, just do it on your own. There's enough things that you can do now. If you want to be the morning show guy on your local FM dial, you need to just do a podcast every week and do it well and get good guests and knock on doors, and you could be the morning person. That's really what has happened here. I mean, for Extra Frame to allow me to come and work for them, that would have never happened if we didn't start this. So this is a launching pad for many great things in the game.
Looks like we got a tweet from somebody bowling. Shout out to the lady who just picked the 1-2. This is okay. I read that wrong. It's late. She watched this happen. She picked the 1-2-4-6-10 over on lane 39. Sorry,
PBA washout.
Yeah, I'm sorry I butchered that. It's late. And my glasses are off. 2 excuses.
The men are done. The senior men are done. They are packing up and getting out of here. Calling it a day.
Or a night.
Game number 5. Did we ever get any emails coming in, Brian? One from Game 7. Okay. So we update the standings as often as we can for you based off of the materials that we get coming in. So, but we're joined here by Ted Pritz, Ryan Whitney, our Texas brothers,
yes,
as we like to call them, and Matt Turek here on the call as well. Mike Flanagan. It's late here, as I actually have the official time is 1:34 in the morning. 1:34. So we'll officially be out here around 2 a.m. We'll be back at you 8:45 bright and early tomorrow morning for practice. 9 a.m. we'll start the tournament. We'll get here about 8. So we're looking at 5 hours or so after we get back. And
just want to send a quick shout out here in the chat. Hammer Girl, she's been with us the whole day, and she says she's going to bed, and she's going to be back tomorrow morning.
All right, Hammer Girl.
So Hammer Girl, thanks for tuning in all weekend, and we'll hope to see you in the chat tomorrow.
I will tell you what, Inside Bowling's chat room is actually a launching pad for tournament entries as well. People actually go in there and they find doubles partners and talk about tournaments to bowl. And there was one tournament last year where we went off the air at like 2:30 in the morning, and when we got there at 7:30 the next morning, there were 5 people still in the chat talking that were up all night. They were waiting for action to begin the next day.
Really?
They were still in there just talking, going away at it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's like 24 hours, open late. Too bad we can't put like a roulette table in there or something, and a blackjack. They could play overnight. All the proceeds would be to upgrade our equipment and get more stuff. Rocio has 2:07 left going into the 10th frame up on lane 41. We just interviewed her before this match. Wichita State alum.
Shout out to Omar Arnett in the chat room behind me.
Yeah, let's pull up.
Yeah, Omar is here.
Yep.
He is here in the building. He is alive and well with his White Sox cap on. Here late cheering on Anita. There he is.
Yep.
Front and center. We had a good look at him earlier over on the couch with Anita.
Uh-oh.
Earlier today.
Yeah.
It was right over here.
That couch right over there.
Yeah, they were hanging out over there. He was coaching her. It's quite a scene, let me tell you. You'll be able to watch that on our YouTube channel when everything's archived. So I have a feeling that Rocio is going to pick this up on lane 41.
What's the bet?
Nah, I'm not going to place one, but I'd say it'd be 8-1 odds, don't you think? Oh, did you see that?
Almost got a little kick out of the back there.
I knew something funny was going to happen.
Yeah, we got a couple shout-outs there for Omar. He's still here. He's reading them. There he is reading them.
I don't know why Omar's so shy today. He's the king of Facebook.
Yes, he is.
The book.
Yeah, the book.
Man, I look around here in the bowlers area, and I just see some bowlers just completely spent.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking around earlier, and there was somebody with an iPad walking around taking pictures of people sleeping. And I'm not kidding. I legitimately saw this. It was a white iPad, Generation 2, as a matter of fact.
That's because that's because they woke you up, man.
Yeah, there's a tweet coming in here from Got Game again. Amy Daniels is throwing great shots on 39 and 40.
Yes, she is.
Oh, yeah, Amy Daniels. She's a tremendous bowler. No doubt about it. She is, I don't know if she's a Hall of Famer or not in the TNBA. I could ask her real quick. See what I can get here. Amy Daniels, you have fans in the chat right now rooting you on. Are you a Hall of Famer in the TNBA? No. You're not. Well, I'm going to nominate you right now. What region are you out of?
Yes. Hello. Better now.
You don't want this to end, do you?
Yes, I do.
She does. She does. It's getting late. Well, I'm just hanging out down here with the ladies now. Amy Daniel. She's doing better now. She's on lanes 39 and 40. Anybody that's listening with the TNBA, we want to put her in the Hall of Fame. I've seen this lady bowl way too many times, coming up and bowling the tournament myself before I started covering it, and I've seen her bowl really, really well. A lot of respect by the other ladies out here, too. Thanks for letting me sit next to you. Man, this is bad. I really want to bowl now. Ted Pritch, you want to bowl some pot games against me down here?
Pick the pair.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh, listen to him.
Me and Brian are going to leave you guys.
Mike, you can have odds. How many pins you need?
Oh, I get pins. Sweet.
No, let's just bowl it with opposite hands.
For the ham and turkey dinner.
How about 12-pound house balls, two-fingered?
You guys
6-pound house
You
balls?
guys don't want to do that.
We actually do that Thursday night after league. 6-pound house ball.
Yeah, I don't want to destroy equipment, though. And I would do that.
Whatever you'd like, Mike.
Oh, I like this. Maybe not here, but we will do it at some point in time. Amy Daniels now up. She is on the first four. Hopefully I did not Stream. What was it? Stream?
Stream Jinx.
Stream Crusher.
Stream Crusher.
No Stream Crusher. Look at that. 5 in a row.
Buries
Amy
it.
Daniels.
That up, baby.
I'm going to give her 5. Nice shot. I couldn't bowl the tournament, so now I'm living vicariously through Amy Daniels. I am Amy Daniels right now. I have the first 5, gentlemen. I'm really feeling good about my looks.
Yeah?
It's a little warm in here, though, right now.
You're perspirating.
This bowling center is pH balanced for a man, but made for a woman.
Unless your name is Adam Barta.
It's all the same with him. Marcy, Logan, Blake, Pete, the whole Barta family. Mourning the loss of their father, passed away on Christmas Eve. We had a chance to give them a heartfelt hug in St. Louis at the Holiday Doubles Tournament. Just a week later, they made the trip down. Adam and Liz Johnson, his doubles partner, finished second in that event. If you want to go back and watch that, you can see it on YouTube. Adam and Pete both joined us in the booth and reminisced some of the great moments spent with their father, and it was very touching and one of my favorite moments we've ever had on our Inside Bowling TV channel.
I'm going to get a different camera angle here on 3940. There's a few fans in the chat watching this pair.
Rightfully so. Guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to get up. I'm going to bowl on lane 39 right now. I've got the front 5. I'm going to try to get 6 in a row here for you.
Shout out Miss Charmaine Allen in the chat room on 279, working on a 4-bagger.
We got a tweet coming in. Ask Omar where his electric lemonade is.
Where's your electric lemonade?
He says he's going to cut himself
Oh,
off.
there you go, Mike.
Oh, nice. Excellent
Buried.
ball. 10 in the pit.
I got to give her 5 again. Nice shot right there. Put one down for
Nice shot, Mike.
Team Mike and Amy.
Yep.
We now have 6 in a row. We're halfway home, folks.
4-bagger for Charmaine. Nice shot.
Yeah, one more, and she'll have the ham and turkey dinner.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Amy Daniels right now through 7 games, which is a little outdated material, but it's the best I have right now. 110 under. She was in 62nd. I don't know what she's done the last 2. I got a score sheet down here, though. Let me see. We don't have updated scores, Amy, and I'm bowling vicariously through you. I'm pretending I'm bowling the tournament as you. So far, guys, I've bowled 174, 211, 182, and 247. Doing very, very well. I like where I'm at right now. Plus 47. She's doing good. She's in the cut, without a doubt.
This pair is striking a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
they're ready to go to bed.
I'm happy. I'm happy they're striking a lot. This is great. Coming down to the last game, game number 5. Game number 10 total for these ladies.
Mike, random question.
Okay.
High game on the featured pair today was?
That is a good question.
Did we have 68 maybe? High game of the day was Adam Barta, 297, unless I missed something, which very well could have happened in this big bowling center.
Yeah, there was a 290.
297, I mean.
There was
297
and
yeah.
a 290, but I think 97 is high at the moment.
Here we go. I moved the camera around. We're going to try and watch 2 pairs here, 37, 38, 39, and 40.
Ooh, Cassandra Shivers buries the 7-9.
Nice pickup there on lane 40.
Okay, guys, I'm up again.
Mike?
I'm bidding for the ham turkey dinner, living vicariously through Amy Daniels.
Here we go.
At the moment, I couldn't bowl the tournament this year, so I'm bowling right now on lane number 40. I've got a great look out there on the lanes. It's my turn to bowl. Here I go.
That is a beautiful purple shirt you got on.
I really appreciate that. Purple is a good color. I'm going to go ahead and get set now on the approach, though. Okay, guys?
Yeah, let's try not to bother him over there. He's concentrating.
Push.
Need a break.
Push.
Break.
Push.
Ooh. All right, I'm fortunate to just leave the 610 there. I can spare this up. Amy sits at plus 47, as we mentioned. So if she can just kind of pace out and maybe get a double in here, she's going to be in good shape heading into tomorrow. At this point in time, I think she'd probably take that.
Kayla Bandy up on 38, working on a double.
Kayla Bandy throws the ball incredibly well.
Yes, she does. Look at that.
There he is.
Good Lord.
Bada boom.
Thank you very much.
Gave you guys a scare there on my 610, didn't I?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, there's oil towards the outside part of the lane. It likes to back up at the end just like that. I played it perfectly.
Well, you only
all right, good spare, good spare.
You slowed it down 3 miles an hour, Mike. Gave it a chance. So about 9.5.
I was going to say 10, but yeah, thanks for making it worse.
I was going to say single digits. So,
I'm the only guy on the planet that can put a piece of tape on the side of my ball, and it rots before it gets to the end of the lane. I got to put it in the freezer first.
Anybody know how Brandy Grove is shooting?
I do not know.
Mike?
I do not either.
List in front of you. That would help.
Give that a shot.
At least after 7. Mike is intently searching.
Brandy Grove sits 71st after 7 games.
Oh, she's right there.
Yeah,
on 37-38.
Yeah, you can tell it's 1:48 in the morning.
Well, we're not very observant right now.
There she is up on 38.
Oh, there she is, yeah. Front and center right here, Brandy Grove will break down her game. Late in the block. Towards the bottom of the field, but we'll see. Still giving it her all, making good shots there. I like that look. I've just turned around and I've seen 7 yawns.
He must have missed mine.
Yeah, he missed mine too.
So Reed-Hawthorne Memorial Singles Classic here, Cleveland, Ohio. Mike Flanagan, Ted Pritz, Ryan Whitney, Matt Turek on the call here. Troopers, they get the Ironman Awards for hanging out in the booth with us this late.
Boom.
We'll get those sent out to you, those very special awards. You don't see an 810 too often these days with these high-friction bowling balls, but the extra oil added to this pattern, and if you tug it inside with a little too much speed, that can happen.
Mike on lane 39.
Boom!
Flush.
That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. That's right. I did it.
Bring it.
I did it.
Give her a high five.
Do we think Pete was asking that question because he forgot at his age?
In that video, I just want to see the guy that he was yelling at.
Exactly. Who was that?
That's what I want to see. I just want to look at his face while he is saying, doing his thing.
Pete felt like he threw the first ball in a 10th on that telecast better than the second one.
I got to disagree.
He liked the first shot.
He did label that second shot for that one-pin victory.
That was unbelievable. And hats off to Mike Fagan for creating that moment to even happen.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Blame it on Mike Fagan.
Well, Mike Fagan struck out.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
I mean, that 4-9 cost Mike Fagan the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Fagan took it out on me Sunday. Shot 570 against me for 2. Sweet.
Ouch.
Sweet. Thanks, Mike.
What was that tournament in?
The double elimination we had at AMF Garland in Garland, Texas.
I bet you guys love it that the USBC headquarters moved down there for all that great bowling talent to bowl against.
Absolutely, and they've actually coming in a couple of months. They're going to start running some scratch tournaments held at the headquarters, so it's going to be a pretty neat event.
Yeah, Mike, that might be something.
The senior brackets have been posted.
Might be something you check into by coming doing a show down there once in a while.
Yeah, I would imagine they're going to use Bowl TV for that, but I mean, we'd be more than willing to, invade the USBC headquarters, and we've got these inside bowling star stickers that whenever we invade other territories, that we just plaster everywhere, like on the stop signs and the road signs and.
Hey, Mike,
the back of cars.
Mike, I was going to mention, I know it interferes with your event this year, but Linda Barnes runs the diabetes trio.
Yeah, she sure does.
But there's another event that they run, I think, in the fall. Because I remember it being like twice a year that they run a separate event that you guys might want to look into. Because it usually draws all the PBA pros, Tommy Jones, Dino.
I know Dino, yeah.
Be worthwhile, especially because a lot of kids come out. You get to have some interviews. A big event Saturday. They have a coaching clinic.
Yeah, Mike Scroggins is bowling my InsideBowling.com Open Tournament. It's the same weekend as Linda Barnes' Strikeout Diabetes Tournament, Trio Tournament, and she moved her tournament to that weekend this year. We've had the last weekend in April the last 2 years, and we had not been conflicting with their tournament. And when they moved theirs, it was kind of sad that that's going to happen, because I don't ever like to detract bowlers from that great cause. We did have the tournament, that weekend pretty much pegged with, making it that weekend every year, and they had to move because of their schedules, which is understandable completely. So I hope both events are very, very successful, and I hope they raise a lot of money.
Question by Killa Kells in the chat room, exactly how many games they shoot on the first day. That answer is 10.
Yep, and you're watching the 10th game, 2 5-game blocks. Oh, I'm up again, guys. I guess I should throw the ball. Oh, I'm left to target again. Don't give a split. Oh, look at that old high flush.
Nice ball.
That's my Marvel Pearl, or it's my Marvel, what is it, Modern Marvel? in my
Modern
hand?
Marvel.
That's what I'm throwing right now, and I'm loving it right now.
The color purple.
There we are. People are probably wondering, what's going on down there? Is that Mike's mom?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense,
You
Mike.
look just alike.
Yeah. But I'm rooting her on here. It's helping me out a lot. I get my bowling fix in here. So Amy Daniels has 278 left. Good to cover a good game. This might be the highest game that we've stuck with for an entire block. Watch the entire game bowled. Oh, look at that. Little Brooklyn action right there.
Having a little fun.
Getting intense.
I'm going to give her 5, too. All right, way to go. It's a great break. We love it.
Ooh, that's the second A10 on this pair.
Yes, it is.
That's rough.
Charmaine left one.
On a turkey, is that?
That was about on an 8-bagger.
And now Miss Hogue left one.
That's even worse.
I think she was on 290 pace.
Yeah, she was. So we've seen a couple of what's the nickname for the 810?
The Muffin Man.
We've seen a couple of Muffin Mans on 39 and 40. Now we've got Deadwood. Boy, we're pulling out the terms. If you just joined us and you don't bowl, you're really lost right now.
Muffin Man and Deadwood.
Yep.
The ham turkey dinner.
Yeah.
and the Cunningham bone.
Yeah. Brett Cunningham bone. Motive staffer as well.
Yeah.
I normally bring this up almost every telecast, but I'm a huge Rob Stone fan, and I know many bowling people are not, but I really like Rob Stone and the energy that he brought and his love for bowling. And he's the type of guy that I interviewed on my Inside Bowling show, and he was totally willing to come on the show, and we talked for a while. And he's a guy that I text occasionally whenever I'm live broadcasting, and he normally texts back within like 3 minutes and says that he wants to one day call bowling again in some way, shape, or form. And to think that a guy that, didn't have a love for bowling, didn't know anything about bowling, and he still cares about the game. And Randy Peterson says all the time how Rob Stone really helped him become a better broadcaster. I just got to cheer for a guy like that and root for a guy like that and look at the positives. He invented the ham bone. It got a lot of people talking.
Yes, it did.
And, it wasn't something that the PBA, had happen, any sort of adversity. It was a fun thing. You know what I mean? It wasn't this water bottle deal or any other stuff like that. It was something that was just fun to do. And, Jason Thomas, I talked to him on the PBA, and, they did a little ham bone song, and it was kind of ripped by the bowling purists. Whenever somebody get 4 in a row, they'd play it on the extra frame. Well, when they sat in a meeting and they went over with all the sponsors what particular segments of the show would they like to have sponsored, they all wanted the ham bone song. But this goes to show you, that is good for bowling. So
Mike Flanagan with the first one in the 10th, working on 279, or excuse me, 278.
Thank you, guys.
Talking and bowling, he is talented.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even see the microphone.
No, you can, I'm mic'd up.
I mean,
it's in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Just amazing in capital letters there, It's awesome.
That's the kind of technology we bring to you here at Inside Bowling.
This modern marvel's amazing in my hand. It's really helped me out, especially when I miss left a target. My miss is clearly to the left, not to the right. I rolled that one about perfect.
Oh, that's flush.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you very much. Pete Weber, where you at?
High game pot in the bag.
Pete Weber, I'm telling you right now, if you want to bowl for the U.S. Open, I will bowl you right now. I'm throwing the ball that good.
I think Pete's probably fast asleep at the moment.
Oh, yeah. He's been in bed for quite some time.
Yeah, it's after 8, right?
Yeah, his tea time will be calling in about 3 hours.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, all these ladies on this pair are just really throwing it great.
Yeah, a couple of 8-10s. We might have had an all-time scoring record for five ladies on one pair after 1 o'clock in the morning in a TNBA sanctioned event.
Now that's a record.
All right, nice game. 277.
Nice game, Mike.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, all my fans out there. Nice game, Amy.
High game.
Nice game. Way to go.
High game of the day on the featured pair.
Fantastic. Fantastic bowling right down here. Tomorrow she's going to want us to follow her around the entire day.
Yeah.
For those of you who want to switch over to the Amy Daniels live stream channel, we'll be broadcasting on channel 367.
Check your local network provider.
Yeah.
Well, 277, 215, possible 266 for Hogue. Need a spare strike for 208 for Blevins. And a possible 214 for Charmaine Allen.
Great game, Mike and Amy.
Great teamwork. Yeah.
Is that what they're saying in the chat? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do my best bowling late at night. I'd like to just keep going with the tournament. Start the drive home sooner than later. That's a good question for Brian and Matt, my cohorts here. We've been here since so early and no sleep. Would you guys just rather the tournament just keep going now at this point?
Yeah, I mean, let's just keep it going. I mean, why stop?
Brian says no.
Let's just stream them cleaning the bowling center.
Brian wants to sleep.
I think he wants some ice cream.
What about this couch over here, man? We got couches and stuff.
We got to be here in 5 hours. Why not 6 hours?
I'm waiting for the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, TNBA bowlers, Reed-Hawthorne. We are going to push back tomorrow to noon.
Boy, wouldn't that be awesome.
We are going to let – no, I'd rather get it going. No, I do not want to get home at 6 a.m.
Some of us have a plane to catch tomorrow.
Wow, 256. Good game here.
Mr. Farrell Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Hello.
Right there.
Farrell Williams putting away bowling equipment. Being a tremendous caddy at the moment.
Farrell has got some fans still in the chat there.
Every time you say his name, Farrell, where's he at?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Good dude. A lot of energy, a lot of passion for this game.
That dog needs a bone.
I guess they're going to get presentable here. You got it.
Okay, so Mike Flanagan here back with you, joined by Ryan Whitney and Ted Pritz from Texas area. We appreciate these guys being the Ironmen that they are and being with us late night here on this broadcast. Because it is so late, I think this is an excellent opportunity for us to go ahead and bring it back into the booth here. Mike Flanagan, Ryan Whitney, and Ted Pritz here, Motive staffer. Whoa! Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that catch right there, you guys?
Discount double check.
How amazing was that? I saw it happen. Thank God we moved to the camera. Anyway, it is late. Matt's got it, my expert cameraman here. Anyhow, we're gonna get this thing wrapped up. We want to let everybody know at home that we're gonna be streaming tomorrow at 8:45 in the morning. 9 o'clock competition begins. And I will be with you with Matt. These two guys will be bowling tomorrow in the tournament, and we wish them all the luck in the world. Appreciate you guys sitting in with us for sure.
Thanks for having us, Mike.
And that's going to conclude our broadcast for tonight. We appreciate everybody being part of this thing.
Hi, Heather. I love you. RJ, I'll see you tomorrow night. I love you both.
Christy, love you, baby. I'll see you tomorrow, or actually Monday.
There you have it. These guys here are getting it done. They're bowling the Reed-Hawthorne. We've been bringing you the coverage all day. Mike Flanagan. We're going to sign off for now. We'll see you in the morning. Good evening and good night from Cleveland. Have a nice night's sleep. We know we're going to, a little bit that we will get, and we will join you tomorrow on the broadcast as we bring home 3 champions tomorrow, a senior, a women's division, and a men's division. Can Adam Bard a three-peat? We're going to find out tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us on this broadcast, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night and good day.